Welcome everybody to the Speedway Review. A lot of pretty women waiting out there, and they're all living devil may care. But I'm just a devil with love to spare, baby. It was Viva Las Vegas this weekend, and it was a fun weekend at that. From a first-time winner to a guy nobody wants to see win to a very interesting finish for the Cup Series. We got it all. Welcome to Speedway Review. My name is Chris Burns. In the bottom left corner, you will see Stat Boy himself, the racing rain man of racing knowledge. I said racing twice. I don't care. It's Corey Huffnagel.
What up?
And from the open seas of the Pacific, headed toward Hawaii on his catamaran, it is now the Iron Man of iRacing, Big Duke David Duke.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, to you
Good
too,
evening.
sir.
How are we doing tonight?
And of course, we're doing great.
Fantastic.
And the producer extraordinaire, the man with no hair, the man who can sing the Bee Gees tragedy and make up a new line every time, just like me. It's Big Herm Michael P.S. Herman.
What is up, everybody out there? How is
What's up,
everybody doing?
Erm?
We will not have J.R. Tanksley tonight. He has to work late, so Tank, wherever you are, there you are. We will be joined by our resident in-house
Our
mascot type guy, the Jackman
Yeah.
Jackson Stotts will be here, and Tori Calhoun sends his regards. Talked to him earlier
Oh,
today.
Oh, there it is. Hold on. He's adjusting.
Uh-oh.
He's touching himself. All right.
Oh,
He's all
don't do
done
that.
touching himself. There he is.
Hey,
Welcome, it's Jackson Stotts.
What's up?
Hi, everybody.
What's up, Jackson?
All right.
Hi, Jackson. How are you?
Oh God.
And for $2.99 a minute, you can call Jackson
For real.
at 1-900.
Get loud,
Oh,
Jackson.
geez.
Get loud. That's it. We're all here. Just get loud, baby. Feel free to get loud when you
There you
talking.
Before Corey goes to
Yes.
news and notes, I have a news and note, and I would like all of you to join me in congratulating my beautiful daughter, Emma Burns, no relation, on becoming a legally licensed driver today.
So
Congratulations,
Get
kid.
off the sidewalks.
No, she's good with the sidewalks. She really is.
Yeah, no, she stays right on them.
So,
In the
so walk in the
comment
road?
section, yes, don't walk in the road. She's
No,
good
you
with the
said you're good
sidewalks.
with the sidewalks. Walk on the road,
Yeah,
right?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. If you walk down the center line, you are in the safest
good.
place on the road.
This is the same kid who used to play my NASCAR games just to hunt down Kyle Busch and wreck him.
That's what
Nice.
I'm saying. Like, and you just put her in a 2-ton death machine. Congratulations,
Yeah.
Pop.
It's a beautiful thing. And in the comment section for $2.99 a month, you get to yell at TJ. TJ
I
Peters
own
is in the
that
comment
shit.
section.
Just so we're clear, I own that shit.
He
I
actually
own
bought yell at TJ.
www.yellatj.com as I own that shit. I bought it for $11. I own that.
Nice.
Here's
Nice.
an idea. You know, we've been talking about sponsorship in the last couple weeks. Let's open it up. Get people to put their $2.99 on the table, and then we give away TJ's number so they can just call and yell at him.
Oh
No, that's
Jesus.
not
There you go.
good. But like I think what we should do is for a donation, not a month, but a donation. I should set up I'll figure it out. I can't do it right now in my head.
Mhm.
But a way that for $2.99, once they $2.99 for their donation towards funding the show for crowdfunding, we will open up and give you the number, and it'll give me an internet number, and you'll get a one-time call, and you get 5 minutes of time to yell whatever the hell you want at TJ. You can
Nice.
blame TJ for yourself. You know what, TJ? You're the reason I lost my goddamn job today. Yes, and we'll play them.
Some white man stepped on my foot, and my
That's what
foot
I'm saying.
hurts.
Some white man stepped on my foot, and my foot hurts. And I'm gonna take it out on you till I feel I've redeemed myself. That's what it's like. Ladies and gentlemen, just $3. There's so much catharsis and therapy in this. It's literally like we're giving you such a prize. It's
He says I'll give him the shop's number and make the cup team
Make
go
the
nuts.
Cup
That
team
would
go
be
nuts.
fun.
yeah.
Oh,
I'd like to speak to TJ Peters, please. I'd like to talk to him about some shit.
God damn.
Some big girl got in my way at McDonald's and got the last apple pie.
Oh.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That'd be a great thing. With just 2
Yes,
minutes
it would.
for $3.
And you know what, Emma? Just for you passing your driver's test, I will buy you a yell at TJ so you can call and just yell at TJ for
There it
however
is.
many minutes it is.
Nice.
So Congratulations, Emma, wherever you are.
Start putting that together.
There you go. So with the real news and notes, we throw it to the one and only Corey Huffnagel.
Okay, so we actually have a penalty this week, which of course the crew member got suspended. If you guys recall watching the race on Sunday,
He got sent to his room with no dinner.
Yes, that's exactly right. Which I pretty much agree on that. No. So basically, the tire came off on the car. We all know how the whole tire penalty is and whatnot. So that's how it all is.
Well, isn't that wonderful? Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, but can we? We're gonna fucking argue it. Or at least I am. Can we blame the Jackman and the team for a penalty
What did Jackson do?
when the mono lug system sucks?
Yeah.
All right. I can miss a nut on a 5-lug car and nobody knows a goddamn thing. If that thing isn't all right. So if it isn't exactly perfect on the mono lug, wheels come off. And it's weird how that thing works.
Hi, Big Duke person with crown.
You're talking about air guns that are moving at speeds where it doesn't always lock. So your system's messed up because the weight of your tire is twice as much as it is in Indian F1. So how do we keep blaming the team when everybody knows it's a shit system and nobody is going to really stand up and say, we're not taking this shit anymore? NASCAR is just going to continue giving out penalties because of their shitty system, and that's just how it is, and everybody's okay with that?
I mean, to be fair, we pay taxes every year still.
Yeah, good point.
That's a shitty system.
That is a shitty system.
It is.
Until someone gets
by
hurt.
the same token, I also don't mind funding education because I really
mind
don't
that.
want.
Don't mind that at all.
Well, you know what I mean. There's certain things that
No, I'm with
I'm
you.
not saying right, but are we going to continue? When is NASCAR just going to say, "All right, look,
They won't.
We tried it.
They won't do
Well,
that.
There's too much money behind it.
They'll
somebody
push.
up in NASCAR is involved with the company that makes the monolug.
They'll push to something else before they admit failure, i.e. the COT.
Well, then they need to. Then let's start pushing that.
Yeah.
Because let's say what we. Let's say it without saying it and move to the next.
I mean, i.e.
Right.
the
Tori Calhoun says hi in the
COT.
comment section.
You know, they went to
Oh,
the
yeah,
COT,
the COT
and that
garbage.
lasted what 3-4 years, and then they
Yeah.
went on to another car. Like, yeah.
Yep.
Like
The
they'll
ugliest
never
car
admit.
ever in the history of ever.
Yeah, they'll never admit they were wrong. They'll just go to something different.
Right.
No.
I mean, that's the thing. But at some point, you've got to they'll just continue to penalize
We are
people
on
until
the
they
road to
figure out
Florida.
something newer. And it's fucked up. And I'm going to say it.
Logan
said
on TikTok says
Sponsors
they want
might not like it, but it's messed up. And I'd
Lo-
love
Right.
to see some drivers I'd love to hear some drivers on this show that run monolug weigh in on it.
All right. Let's see what Logan has to say.
Logan on TikTok says they won't do anything until someone gets hurt. Of course that's probably the truth. Unfortunately, but that's probably the truth.
Unfortunately, it's probably the rest till it screws up and something
iRace
a
lawnmowers.
once
I
in a
hope
lifetime, once in 8
I.e.
million
Dale.
chance happens. Yeah.
this helps.
That's the unfortunate thing right there. TJ's blowing up the comment section. You may as well just join TJ.
Hi,
You got
Big
the
Duke
link.
person with crown.
Don't forget the windshield rule as a point to talk about. Wait till y'all see the diffusers we're running at Phoenix this weekend. The new short track road course diffuser package, just throwing some pointers.
Your ass was just right here in the middle,
Yeah,
on the
in
bottom,
between
right
Corey
there.
and Jackson,
And
right
Jackson,
there.
if you were right there, that'd be good. Just touch the link, bro.
Bring some of that Legacy Motor Club to us,
For real,
please.
For real, bring us that knowledge.
And make sure you have donuts.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking
Lots
of
of donuts. Oh dear.
We got Caleb Schuster's today.
You got them what now?
Schuster's. It's a donut shop. They've been here.
Oh, okay.
They've been here. They've been a donut shop in Pueblo since before Pueblo was Pueblo. And
nice.
When it was just Pueb.
They make basically their donuts 2 days old are soft like Krispy Kremes that just when you buy them hot.
Oh wow.
Nice.
They're
That
the
sounds pretty good.
softest. They are the softest donut on the face of the earth. Her kid went to jump into one today, and I was like, "Careful, you'll grab that thing, and it'll just turn into a mush." But yeah, they're beautiful. I introduced her boy to.
A
Beautiful.
NASCAR insider said
What else do we have
SHR
for
with
news and
failure
notes
of
there,
Ford
Stat Boy?
may be the first
Okay.
team to jump into
I
Honda.
don't know if anybody heard from this last week, but I think I sent.
I think
this
we'll
in the
get
link
into
on
that.
the group chat. But what does everybody think about Dale Jr. Going to Amazon Prime Video next year?
Not the worst deal ever.
I have that.
How are you, Duke person with crown?
Yeah. Let him go. Look, streaming is the new cable. It's gonna be the way all of us are gonna be watching a lot of different sports. Hell, if you're a wrestling fan, you're already watching the pay-per-views on Peacock. You're already watching soccer. There he is, right in between Jackson and Corey. It's
Right,
TJ Peters.
You're not going to.
TJ.
You're choosing to not go to the theater because in 2 weeks you
Didn't
can buy
SHR
it
get
for
a
$20. You
championship
can
in
sit in the
Ford?
comfort of your own living room and watch the same movie in HDR.
Sure. And I mean, look, if you're a movie guy like me, if it's a movie I really, really want to see, like I did in December, I'm going to go to the theater, the one in Mystic, Connecticut, where they sell beer and nachos and like real nachos, not that slapped together plastic bullshit you get at every other theater. And, you sit and you watch your movie, you have a couple beers, you're feeling great. And then you're an idiot like me who spends another $20 to buy it on Amazon because I want it forever and DVDs are a dead technology.
Yeah.
So Junior's making the right move. One thing I took away from that article, and we talked about it in the chat, was they didn't like Junior looking at the track. Junior likes to look at the track, and he doesn't like to look at the monitor. Well, guess what? You're reacting to what's going on the monitor. When you watch a sporting event, they're not looking out the window. They're watching the monitor.
If the chef does, if
the only time
the chef wants garlic in the recipe, and I don't cook it with garlic in it, you're not doing your job.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, see, I read a quote straight from Junior that said that was all bullshit anyway. He never got scolded. He never got told what to do.
If it is, it's great. Okay, I'd like to talk to Junior if we could get that, TJ, together. With someone with connections in the Cup Garage, TJ. Maybe we could make that happen, TJ.
Somebody in the garage in a Cup Series, TJ.
TJ.
No
but
pressure.
Listen, if you've ever, the only time you see the guys not looking at a monitor is when the barrel is pointed straight at them. You're coming out of commercial, maybe you're doing something in a break, and there they are. They're going over. Oh, hey, here's what we saw recently. They never look at the action. They get fed something in their ear. Trouble, turn 4. Trouble, turn 4. And then the cameras switch. It's all fed to them. That's broadcasting 101.
That is broadcasting 101. But let's take a look at all the drivers that they have in the booth, and let's see how they do it. Because they don't look at the TV either. They look out the window. As a racer, that's the hardest thing for those guys to do, is to watch that on that monitor, knowing that it's right there in front of them, knowing that they know exactly what's going on. But you look at Logano, you look at Harvick, you look at all those other drivers that's broadcasted, they do the same shit. So I don't understand the big deal.
I don't know how the monitor cycles video. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I don't know if they're broken out in turns or whatever it may be.
Let me put myself back on, and that's my issue with what was said. We don't know how the video's fed. Are you fed video like we are at home, and there's just no commentary on your end, and you're just commentating? Somebody's also got to be feeding them what they're switching to and we're going to, and what's happening on the track.
I finally messaged Dave today. Hopefully he gets back soon.
A host's actual view of the race is on the monitor.
That would be interesting to see.
You know what I mean? I kind of want to know because if if I can look out the fucking window and see the whole fucking track.
It's like Tony Romo in NFL.
I can see
Great
the whole
broadcaster
track,
because he knows the sport just like Harvick Boyer.
Oh, there's a wreck in turn 4. I can see it long before the guys have radioed it in. You know what I mean?
Half the problem is
you both sides of that coin.
Watching the monitor, in my opinion, and I only know this because I've spoken to some broadcasters over the years, is that monitor is showing you what you're talking about to the folks at home. you're painting a picture. The guys on the radio, I love the way they do it. You guys all know this term, radio style. When they do the road course, radio style. They got a guy posted all over the track, and they go around and they cycle. But when you're on television and you're watching, say, the battle between Kyle Larson and Tyler Reddick, you want to talk about that. You want to talk about the telemetry when it comes up on the screen. You want to talk about everything that's going on. The last thing I want to hear is some chatter about Bubba Wallace, who's 8 seconds back when I'm watching this battle in front of me. The commentator is there to tell a story. Maybe you're helping someone for the first time who's watching a race learn what they're seeing on television.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I can see that.
I can see that. I just don't ever recall hearing about a battle on any specific broadcast that wasn't being specifically broadcasted. You know what I mean? So I don't know where all this information is coming from. Also got Fat Matt here on TikTok. He says it's like Romo in the NFL. Great broadcasters. Great broadcaster because he knows the sport, just like Harvick and Boyer.
Oh yeah.
For instance, when Romo went up into the booth, you started listening to the broadcast in a completely different way because he told it in a completely different way that hasn't been told before.
Right.
And
Unlike
we're talking
Collinsworth or
about
someone else.
right. We're talking about broadcasters that are professional broadcasters that went to professional broadcasting school that understands how all the studio operates. And now we're throwing some knucklehead drivers up there, expecting them to do that too. I think it's a hard ask, but I don't even know where it's all coming from. Like I said, I read that quote from Junior that said it was all nonsense. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to check. I'll check out the download this week. Hello, Terry, in the comment section. How are you tonight? Who else just popped up in the comment section? Lynch came for the crawler. Throw it up there for my man Lynch, if you would. And these two knuckleheads who joined us late. Congratulations to my daughter Emma Burns, no relation, for becoming a legally licensed driver. That is correct. She will be challenging Jackson Stotts for the go-kart winged midget bandolero rubber band championship of the world.
Excellent.
All right. Well, look, hey, for what it's worth, I'm not in the broadcast booth. I just know what I've learned over the years. If your boss says don't look at the track, look at the monitor, you're gonna look at the freaking monitor.
Yeah.
You wanna know something as well? Can y'all hear me good now?
A little bit. You gotta get a little louder.
All right. So is this good? Am I talking loud enough now?
It's gonna have to be.
Is this an old AT&T commercial? Can you hear me now?
Oh Jesus!
Right,
Go ahead, Jackson.
Somebody behind the NBC and the Fox people in the booth itself, somebody is behind them with paper. I see it a lot. And when they do their script of when they're going to commercial, the person behind them gives that paper to the person that's going to say it, Mike Joy, perhaps. And Mike Joy takes it to break because he has that paper in his hand and he's reading off of the lines. So, and they cut away at big moments because they're not they can't control it. The person behind them doing the coverage is controlling that. So it's upsetting that you have people that just read off of computers other than watching the action, describing everything around the entire racetrack.
Well, I'm thinking about what Herm said, and I'm thinking about what Duke said, and I'm waiting to hear what Corey has to say. But something crossed my mind, especially at some of the bigger tracks that
Harvick and Boyer
the
are
Fox
doing
guys
great.
have been at these last few weeks. Yes, I know Junior's working for NBC. Do not send your hate mail to cburns19@gmail.com. But it's kind of tough to follow that action looking out the broadcast window at a bigger track. If you're at Bristol, you can follow everything just by moving your head a quarter inch to the left or a quarter inch to the right. But at some of these bigger tracks, you almost need to be glued to those monitors. And those broadcast booths, if you've ever taken a tour of one, they have 6 monitors there. 3 have the main broadcast for your 3 commentators. And then there's 3 other auxiliary runs showing different battles that they're going to, if you look up and you see, okay, there's the battle for 5th, we're going to throw to monitor 4. It's going to come down to where you are, and they'll tell you in your ear. They'll tell you when it's
I
coming.
remember
so
Bowyer
they go,
getting
we're
beat
gonna,
up last
here's
year
the battle
'cause
for
they cut his
fifth, and
video when he
Bubba
was trying
Wallace
to
and
explain.
Chase Elliott are going at it tooth and nail. They're telling you there's a director in your ear. Thankfully, it's not Vince McMahon who yells at you in your ear, according to Bruce Pritchard, who I interviewed many years ago this week.
A line was faster than another line.
All right.
Yeah, so and Logan brought up a good point since we're talking about all this. Remember that race last year when Bowyer was trying to explain something and it was like really really good and then the damn producer just cut him off? You remember
Yes.
that? And then he like broke the pin or slammed it. So you also got
Yep.
that going on too. You got
Is that why Junior
producers
left?
of TV producers that probably don't know shit about racing. They're just producing TV. So you got a lot of that too.
I'll buy that. Corey looks like a baby, says
What's up,
Lynch.
Tommy
He didn't want you to
Hicks?
shave your chin muffin.
Yeah, it was about time because, of course, spring's here, and
My
gotta
live got
gotta look new,
flagged for hate speech.
Gotta get all the hibernating beard off and all that
What?
bullshit and so forth.
And for everybody who donates $20, if we reach a goal of $2,000, we will shave Duke's beard live right
The
here.
fuck you will.
Hi, big Duke person with crown.
Nope.
You got a better chance of seeing Jesus.
See
Bob.
Jesus.
You'll be seeing Jesus.
Oh, damn.
That's about that is exactly the reaction I was expecting. Thank you, Duke. I appreciate that. Hey, don't worry, because Jackson will shave his beard next in 2046.
Hi, Duke person with crown.
What's up, Liam?
Neither does TJ, but look at that. Look at that rough scruff he's got. Anyway, are we done with news and notes, Corey? You got something else?
All right, I have one that I do want to share.
How are you?
So how many of you guys
Pretty
heard
good.
about the rumors
How about you?
of Honda coming into NASCAR?
Yep,
Yes.
it's not just a rumor. It's happening.
Yes. So from what I heard,
Nobody's just confirming it.
yeah. Well, here's the thing. So I actually heard that I guess Honda has until like September 1st to like draw
Good, just watching my favorite
like a
streamer.
body pan of the car or something like that. And so they're now saying that it's more likely it's going to happen in like 2026, 27 or so forth. But here's how I kind of see this. So like,
I don't think so. And not
Yep.
because every article I read is giving the number after the 2024 season. They're not saying after 2025.
Wow.
They're not saying after 2026.
Already
They're saying they're
3.8K
expected
likes.
to be entered, and everything is looking like happening after the 2024 season.
I wouldn't be
And
surprised.
that's the only reason. Look, Honda doesn't mess around. If you looked at the guys
Haley
in Honda
F1
and said,
to win a
"Yo,
NASCAR championship
we
next.
need an 8-cylinder car, and we need you to make an Accord that we can race." It's happening, boys. It's
Right.
happening now.
I like the
I like the idea of a Honda with a fucking V8.
I do
I'm not
too,
gonna lie.
but I like I like where the position that the sport is in right now. If we have a potential brand new manufacturer willing to come in this quick, that means the overall outlook for the sport going forward in Honda's eyes is quite nice, right? Is quite good.
Right.
They wouldn't sink a bunch of resources. Yeah, they wouldn't sink a bunch of resources into a failing product that, everybody says, "Oh, NASCAR's on its way out." I disagree. And this is one of those. Go ahead.
Okay. TJ, do you want to share with the rest of the class, meaning our viewers?
As far as what?
That little comment you put in the private
Duke, what
chat,
would your
sir.
reaction
How
if
about your job?
Mercedes
Tell
in
us what you
NASCAR?
know, asshole.
I would love it. I would love every
the
manufacturer
overall,
in there.
talk of Ford potentially leaving Stuart Haas, and I think that's kind of where Honda would kind of land if they were to leave Stuart Haas.
I thought originally when I heard this, because
Really?
they've been known to move manufacturers over the years, Penske. Because when Penske got in, Rusty had made the move from Pontiac to Ford. Then Penske
Ferrari.
comes in, it's all Ford all the time. Then it's Dodge.
Porsche.
Yeah.
And now Penske's back to being a Ford.
Why
I
not?
thought Honda would be
Howdy.
that slide
Why
in,
not?
and Penske would do it. But if the hot
If
rumor
they can
is
build a
Stewart
car
Haas,
that
why
fits the
not?
templates,
It's
let it
not like
rip.
they haven't taken a flyer before,
Honest
but they
opinion,
went from
Yo, what's your
Chevys,
percent off with
which
your
is a
code?
proven commodity, to a Ford, which is a proven commodity.
I'm not sure.
honest opinion, I think
10,
Yeah,
I
it would be
think.
I think if
crazy.
you see anybody leaving,
Dodge
I
would
think
be
you're
great.
gonna see Chevy people leaving for Honda.
I agree. I was
Really?
just about to say. I was gonna say, possibility of Spire moving to Honda. I could see Spire with Honda, and I could see some of the small teams with Honda.
First
like
of all,
Riviera.
your
Yo,
Honda
Aaron, huge
Accord
fan,
has
man.
a flat front end like the other two makers. Nobody likes that Camaro front end when they're having a push and rub. You basically have to hit a bullseye on a bumper, or everybody spins out and gets wrecked. And you
Yeah,
have to be right on it.
barrel body
I can
leaves
see
and Chevy replaces it.
Huh?
I said until the Camaro body leaves and then Chevy replaces it. Then
Well, yeah, but for right now, that's the Camaro body they're dealing with.
yeah,
If
but
Honda
that's
comes
probably
in 2025 with a nice flat
Have you
front
guys
end
talked about
with
Joey
all
yet?
kinds of resources, you're gonna see Chevy people go, you know what?
Does Jackson have a
I'm
Logitech
spinning the wheel on a
G920?
roulette, baby. Let's go. I mean, if they got money and they're pushing a product,
I'll ask him.
you know people are going to want to go. And Chevy
Yep.
is a proven commodity, but
I got you, Corey.
I don't think Chevy is
Okay.
Ford, and it's definitely not Toyota.
well,
Not at all.
It's the last Chevy is the last great hope
Not to
of
go
GM.
Honda would be crazy. See what they've
And
done in
bringing
F1.
those Cadillac
They cut
bodies.
their entire throat to keep that division, and it's not as good as I say. It's not as good as they say they are.
At
All right,
Logan
Corey, what do you
Kramer, yeah.
got?
So here's how I kind of see this. I mean, even if Honda goes to Stewart Haas Racing, I mean, to me, like, it kind of wouldn't be a surprise. But like the one thing, like, I kind of learned is that, like, okay, so Stewart Haas Racing first started with Chevrolet. All right, that's great. They win races, they win a championship whatsoever, and then of course they go to Ford. Now, this is the part of the story where you guys might have heard about this, or you might knew about this, or whatever, but. So, do you guys remember when Kyle Larson got suspended indefinitely, and then the year later he got reinstated?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so listen to this. So Tony Stewart really wanted him at Stewart Haas Racing. Really wanted him, and of course, you know, because look at what he's doing now. You know, he's winning races, championships, and whatever. So Tony really wanted him on his team, and guess what happened? Ford ended up saying no, because after what happened and all that other stuff. So yeah, true story. Because you know, Ford ended up saying no to Kyle Larson and all that, and you can tell, like, that's probably pissed off Tony, like, the last couple of years. Because look at what
Chevy
Larson's
would never
doing
go
now
to the
at Hendrick.
Corvette and will
You know,
probably
if
stay
he
with
was at
Camaro,
Stewart
but
Haas
what if they
Racing, I mean,
brought
yeah, he could have won, you know, multiple races.
They're not going to stay
Quite
with
possibly a
Camaro.
championship.
Camaro's going away.
Let's
Cadillac
remember,
into
and
the
hate
sport.
to
I would
bring- and I hate
love
to bring this
Cadillac.
up, but let's remember 4 years ago, you know, Kevin Harvick was winning 9 races and could have won the championship, and then that pretty much went down south right away. So it'll be interesting to see, like, what Honda does when they come into NASCAR, and who knows, you know, there's probably going to be that one guy that knows, like, the inside sources,
Yeah,
you know,
that would be dope.
about Honda and the manufacturer, whatever. Because look at what Honda's doing in IndyCar. I mean, yeah, they've won races, they've won championships
Save.
over there,
And that's going to be
and
contact.
I think one guy that's also that has connections with Honda is Chip Ganassi as well. But think of it this way, though. If you guys remember when Toyota first came into NASCAR, you know, they didn't come into the Cup Series at Xfinity until like 2007. They actually started
Save.
in the Truck Series in
Yes.
2003. And look at what Toyota's done, you know, the last couple of years. I mean,
Save.
then you go to
And
like
that's gonna be
you go to when
What a
Joe
save by
Gibbs
Duke
goes to
off the
Toyota,
two.
and look at what the success they're having, you know, comparing to what they were with Chevrolet. So, I mean, if you have another manufacturer that comes in, like,
I
you know,
don't get
I'll
how
be
Larson
interested
is
to
the
see how they
greatest,
do.
but wasn't
But
doing ship at
the
Chip
more important
Ganassi.
part is that I'm just interested to see what teams are going to jump
Pizza
ship
time.
and then go on to the Honda brand, whatever year they sign in.
Bob back.
Yeah, but there's with Toyota, when Toyota came in, the only thing Toyota had ever really run was trucks off-road,
Yep.
all right, and like scramblers and
What is there to
four-wheelers
replace to
in
the
desert
Camaro?
races.
Probably not going back to
the-
Impala, so IDK where they
Nobody's
go.
running
Yeah,
an
I don't
F1
know.
Toyota.
Ice time.
Mm-mm.
Yes, sir. What a
Okay.
save, Duke. How you doing,
Nobody's
bro?
running an IndyCar
Pretty
Toyota.
good, Yeti. How are you doing tonight,
All
bud?
right, there
Volkswagen to
are
NASCAR?
Hondas all over the place, and all kinds of other sports. Honda isn't coming into this with
Volkswagen into the
the
sport.
only racing
Malibu.
they've ever done pretty much on dirt and
Right.
sand. Honda's coming into this knowing exactly what their cars and their parts will do effectively.
Mhm.
So I think you've got quite a leg up when Honda coming
Subaru.
in that you didn't
What's
with
up,
Toyota.
guys?
You can't work trucks
BMW
because
and NASCAR.
most of the racing Toyota had done is with the trucks. So they went from having to run a truck
What's
that
up,
needed
Bradley?
clearance and to run on dirt to trying to make their trucks run aerodynamically low to the ground.
Smart
And
car.
then they just applied their shit to the family car. And
Yeah.
Cadillac
Honda's
has been a
had
big impact into the sport.
complete
I think they
success
should push towards
in
them.
real track racing for a long time.
Agreed.
Yes.
So, are we good with news and notes?
Yes. Oh, and
Is it-
by the way,
Yes.
Duke, I really liked your quote tonight. The fuck you will. I was like literally dying. Okay, I'm gonna say that one is also quote of the year.
Mini C.
He's got a couple so far this year. I got to give him credit. He's bring a little bit of flavor.
But the way he said it, pretty much just like I can't, you know.
All right.
I think I'm gonna stick a finger in your butt. The fuck you will.
All right. So what do we got? Truck next?
Yes, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call two people out onto the carpet to give them their
A big
flowers.
flavor.
Not only TJ Peters, but David Duke. At the beginning of the season, they said, watch out. This kid is going to win sooner than later. Take a bow, TJ Peters and David Duke, because your prediction came through 3 races into the season. Raja Caruth.
Knew it, man. It's
Came
too
home
easy.
with the
It was too
victory.
easy.
Yeah.
That
Kid's
race,
good.
it looked like nobody could touch him. He was that freaking good.
He was good.
Let's go, bro.
He was good.
And
I mean, he put
TJ,
it on
I'm
him.
sorry that you got asked to get free shit. I'm sorry about that.
Mm.
It's all good, dude. Like I
Go ahead, Duke. Make your point. I gotta hear the rest of this because you called your shot in Daytona, and when he got the contract extension
Ask
the next week,
Jackson.
you're like, sooner than later, he's coming up. He's coming up big.
It's pretty obvious, though. So, like, it's not like
After
somebody getting a ride at Johnny Davis, right? Nothing wrong with Johnny Davis. It's not like somebody coming up from ARCA and going to JD for, a few races hoping to land a deal. He went in
Raja will replace the
with
struggling Elliott
with
after
good
next
backing,
season. Elliott
a
will go to
decent
Honda, I'm
run,
thinking.
got his chain chirked a little bit by Bubba post race, rightfully so, but then comes off, makes a huge extension sign with
At Fat Matt,
Hendricks,
probably.
knowing they're coming loaded for bear. Like, that truck was loaded for bear. It was just it was a recipe for success. I mean, to me, it was a no-brainer to bet on him to win the next few races. I wouldn't be surprised if he rattles off a couple in a row. The damn truck's good. Like, he's got good equipment and he's a good driver. So
yeah,
I
the
don't know.
influx of money all of a sudden
I mean, confidence goes a long way. I mean, you start walking with
it
swagger,
sure
and
does.
everybody else kind of has some swagger about them that you're surrounded with.
Racers, drivers do a lot, but you know what? So does money.
So does money. Yes, I agree. Money
Look at
does a
all
whole
those
lot.
years. I say, look at all those years where a lot of these guys in the Cup, and I'm going back to when I was a kid and Jackson was a zygote, and
Mediocre drivers
heard
with
me.
a shit ton of money. They can go pretty far.
or fantastic drivers with mid-level equipment going out there and winning championships back in the 80s and early 90s. Then, with the influx of money, you saw the field get cut in half, and you had the haves and the have-nots. Now, I think with NASCAR
Thoughts
having,
on Kevin Harvick
I don't know how
retirement.
it is on the truck series. TJ could speak to this better than
I think it was
could.
time.
I know a lot of the parts on the Cup cars are pretty much, here are your parts, go build a car, ish.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, you get a lot of our manufacturers, like suspension parts come from Roush Yates. We get all of our body panel stuff.
They're just delivered and you assemble it, right?
So basically, now like the truck stuff, like up the hill from us, GMS Fabrication, they still, they make their own A arms and they build their own chassis and they trim them out themselves and Yeah, like the
Thoughts on
cup car is
Bubba
a lot
W?
more like Legos.
Think
And,
Jackson has a
kind of plug
Logitech
and play. Whereas like
G930.
the trucks
20.
are a lot.
When's
I'm looking.
Brad
Hang
K
on.
gonna win?
broad spectrum as far as building your own parts. Xfinity's the same ways, kind of as far as like suspension and stuff, but the body's composite on those, so you don't really have a lot of like trim stuff because you have a lot more closer specifications in the Hawkeye. But trucks, the most, you kind of like trim it out as much as you want, and obviously stay within the
He
specs,
hasn't been
but
on
you can do a
iRacing
lot
since
more with the trucks.
December. I don't know if
Fantastic.
he.
Thank you for that. Jackson, you're awfully quiet. You want to talk about Raja Karuth, or do you not like him very much?
Yeah, so you want to know a little story about him? My brother
Is this
and
going
I
to take
played...
long?
No. F you. My brother and I played NASCAR 15 on Xbox 360 with him when he was just as a kid as we were.
He used to smoke us.
Brad
He
Keselowski
would
won this
Kevin
race.
LePage the field, and it would be
Brad
yes, he
Keselowski
would LePage
won
the
this
lot
race.
because he'd get mad.
Wow.
It would be hilarious. And, like we were in a league, and everybody would like start yelling at him, and he quit. And gosh, it was hilarious.
Corey, mark this down in the stat book for a future question. March 6th, 2024 was the first reference in 7 years on this show of Kevin LePage.
3-9 isn't today?
Got it.
What's today? 3-6.
Yeah, 3-6.
I've pitted.
Topic for the
3-6.
boys.
I've
When
pitted
does
for
Hendrick
Can't
step
believe
away
Kevin
from
LePage
Elliott
before.
if he continues to struggle like
There's
he
the
has?
second reference to Kevin LePage on the show. This
I've
is
pitted.
getting,
I've pitted for
crazy.
him before.
How is he as a
Get
guy?
a
Several
load of this
races.
guy.
He's good. He's a good dude.
All right.
Not a
All
good
right.
racer, but
2 Kevin LePage references. I got it on the board.
And all the way down in the Kevin LePage position is no. I'm just kidding.
Yo, the notes on the desk on this calendar that I use are just it's great shit.
Does anybody have the 11? Give me the 23.
Oh, it's 23.
Look,
That's
I
the-
watched that
that's
race, and
down
as
there, too.
as the
Thoughts
laps
on
are
sprint
clicking
cars?
off, all I'm thinking in my head, and I've got my phone in my hand waiting to text the group, but I think Duke
I like
beat us
sprint
all
cars.
to it, or somebody beat us all to it. No, it was TJ. He was like, "Yeah, buddy, that's Raja." Yeah. I was like, I can't believe this. They called their shot.
Hell yeah,
You
we
guys
did.
Babe Ruth this thing. This was amazing.
Yeah.
And he's a good kid. That interview, I'm sure, we've heard Raja Karuth come out of the infield care center, forlorn. Hey, Raja, bad day. Yeah, well, I'll come get him next week. And rah, sis, boom, bah. That interview was so humble, so quiet. And
Yeah.
I think he said it. This hasn't set in yet, but it will in a little while.
Let's go I work and race sprint
And
cars.
when he got out of that truck and jumped on top, I was like, now it's setting in. Now he knows that trophy comes home with me. I get to kiss the girl. I get to do whatever I want.
Did you have any more updates tonight?
The next day.
I
I got a
just got
question
on and
from
had some
TikTok.
more.
Okay.
And it's premature, but I'm gonna let you guys think about it.
All right.
How long until Chase Elliott's seat heats up over at Hendrick? How long does he run in like shit till he really starts getting bad mouthed and the fans start eating him up and then it starts crawling in? How long till that happens? Because man, he just doesn't have the desire. It seems like right now, like his desire is
I'll give
gone
him
with his leg.
mid-season at best. If he keeps this up mid-season, they'll drop him by then.
They're not gonna drop him, but man, it's gonna heat up on him.
2026 Hendrick
he'll
Cup
just have
guys
a
as
little
Larson,
tarnish.
Ross,
He's
Raja,
just
and
not gonna be
Byron.
bright and shiny.
Dude, I think
When
that would be a sick lineup.
kind of thing. He 16, 17 time, favorite driver of the year, and it's just, you know what I mean?
great favorite driver of the year isn't what people look at in the pantheon of NASCAR. What year did you win the Cup? That's what they ask. Did you win the Cup?
Well, I mean,
Get a load of
And
this
much
guy.
like in baseball and every other sport, every year there's one champion and 36 losers. Which one were you? My answer to that is simple, and then I want to throw it to Corey, Jackson, Herm in that order. Not this year. It's not going to be this year. He's still got that cachet. He came off the injury last year, battled back.
champ.
This year, with 3 races in. But to your point and to the TikToker's point, he's not on fire anymore, and you're getting beat by, weekly since last season, Byron and Larson. Those are your hot commodities right now at Hendrick Motorsports.
Mm-hmm.
2 out of
Bowman
will go towards
Yep.
the playoffs. Those two.
Yep. Bowman has had a little bit. He had an injury last year.
I'd see
He
ya,
hasn't
Duke,
looked
gotta
great,
go.
but he's not Chase Elliott. He's not a former champion. He's someone you could look at and go, all right, we can give him a little more time and let it bubble, let it simmer. I don't think he's going to lose his job, but I think, when contract time comes up, whenever his contract runs out, you may see him move. Corey, your thoughts?
Yeah, I would probably say like
It's Honda time.
yes, I will
It's
say
Honda
until
time.
I will say until Honda decides to jump to Hendrick. But no, I would say
That's
I
not
would
going to happen.
probably say I would probably say, once, Chase Elliott's contract's up, then I would probably say, whether he'll be in the seat or not. It's fascinating, but then yet again, like that's kind of how I see it right now. So
All right. So according to the Google machine, Chase Elliott's easy for me to
What
say.
if Elliott
Chase
goes to
Elliott's
join Jimmy
contract
after he gets booted?
was renewed Daytona weekend for 5 years. So it's 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. He's got 2 seasons and this one, the remainder, on his contract.
okay.
So do we see like Duke and the fantastic
He-
TikToker? I don't
he's
care
not
if it was
finishing
Logan
that
or Fat
contract.
Matt, whoever said it, great.
He's not finishing that contract. I'll bet money
You
on
don't
it.
think so? All right.
Nope.
Jackman.
I personally think he won't finish it, and he's getting outperformed by Spire. And you're getting your ass kicked by your own Hendrick teammates every
Ross and
weekend.
Chase switch.
And it seems like so far we're still seeing Chase Elliott from last year. Poor performance,
Yeah.
and just lack of, I guess you'd say, I don't see him really focusing or locked, as people would say, locked in.
He's getting
I
replaced
see
by
him
Ross,
going out
and
on the
Ross will be
racetrack
what
and just
Elliott should
playing
have been.
follow the leader and not trying to make any aggressive attempts to go after these stage wins, to go after
Or
these,
Algier gets a shot.
late race caution pit stops. I just don't see it.
You can't say he
Yeah,
doesn't have the money.
that's
Oh, Hootie's
True.
will back him up. Hootie's will really back him up.
There you go. Timothy James, what do you think?
I don't know, man. I think it's still a little too early. I mean, I know last year he had a hiccup of a season, and we're only 3 races in, a 36 or so, race season, and he has this season, like you said, this season, and 2 seasons after. I just think that we need to get through more races. We need to run more races. Everybody's still kind of stuck on the, it's the same Chase Elliott as last season, and like I said, I mean, it's just like it's on. We race week after week after week, right? But it's like it's not like we're racing day after day after day. You race on Sunday and you got to
I
wait
see
order
Dylan
the
getting the
week,
boot
and
before
I
Chase.
just think some people, get impatient, and it's completely understandable. It's race season, and people just want to see racing all the time. So I just think it's a little early yet. I think if he starts showing some promise like middle of the season, maybe like 3/4 of the way, and can try and make somewhat of a playoff contention or a playoff run, maybe you never know, maybe end up in the final 4. But if he can at least get in the 16 and maybe make it to the round of 8, and if he were to get eliminated from there, I think it would kind of put a good premise on him for next season, and it would just have to make him dig harder for next season and try and get a
At
final
Logan
4.
Kramer, my
I
grandfather
think
was
it's
a
just a little
NASCAR
early,
team
though,
owner.
so.
Lol.
Well, I can tell you one thing that Chase Elliott is not doing. TJ, get ready to tell me how good this is. Chase Elliott has not decided to keep
he's
digging.
not keep
If
digging.
you want fantastic gear like this, you go to Keep Digging on Facebook. Use the code TSR10 at checkout. Save yourself 10% on sweatshirts, T-shirts, caps, and recently,
Stanley Muggs.
kind of Stanley Cups. Stop. There's only one Stanley Cup, and it's raised at the end of the hockey season. Let's not use that term. Let's just call
I
them
said Stanley
insulated
Mugg.
mugs.
I said Stanley
Okay,
Mugg.
fair enough. And as Corey is showing, that will be who wins the Stanley Cup in 2024.
Yes, sir.
We're 13 years overdue. But let's go to the truck race
Oh,
and
hold up.
the finishing
I had
order.
one.
and
I had
Happy's are
one
set.
thought.
Yes, sir.
I had one thought to follow up with what TJ said. The biggest red flag I've heard
Yes.
so far with Chase Elliott. It looked like it was an interview probably from Daytona. Maybe it was this week, but he was sitting down saying, "I just haven't driven the car the way it needs to be driven. I haven't driven it the way it deserves to be driven in the last 40 something races." And he says, "That's not Alan's fault. I keep telling everybody that. That has nothing to do with Alan. It's on me." And he said that with such ho-humminess that it was such a red flag to hear
Nonchalant.
that. Yes, it was like, damn, dude, you
At Fat
you
Mad
see
Not
you're the
Like There's two
problem.
guys in the
You
Xfinity
say
You
you're the
wanna
series
watch
problem,
somebody's
and
eyes?
wins in with Kyle.
but it's
Go
like,
ahead, please.
what? Like you just, I don't know. I saw that interview, and it was a big red flag. I don't know.
It's a
Yeah,
red
if you want
flag.
to see somebody's eyes pop out, what that's akin to is Herm saying, "Yeah, I threw the ribs in the microwave."
Yeah.
See?
There you go.
Yeah,
Black
I
Hawk.
nuked your ribs. What do you want from me?
Herm's face, though.
But that's
But
all
you
I had. Sorry,
see-
that was off topic of the bit. Anyway.
No, that's good. That's good. All right, let's break this down because, wow, we're 49 minutes in. Are we changing the new start time next week or the week after?
Whenever.
Termination.
We
We'll
can go
figure it out
early.
amongst all of us.
I know
We
it
are
was-
going to be changing the start time for two reasons. One, more Duke means more eyes, means we are happier because Duke throws a lot into this show and we appreciate him.
Ask what
And
they think
we get
about
to
Shane
actually
Van
do Stump
Gisbergen.
Stat Boy every week if we move the start time back. So once we do, we're 7:30 to 9:30, and if you don't like it, you suck.
Yeah.
So here we go. As the two Babe Ruths of our panel predicted, Raja Caruth comes home in first. Tyler Ankrum was second. Corey Heim was third. Taylor Gray fourth. And Christopher Bell, strangely enough, comes home in fifth.
Yes.
Christian at wrong race. Christian Eckes came home in sixth. Matt Kraft in seventh. Zane Smith was eight. Grant Enfinger nine. And Ty Majeski rounds out your top 10. Your other notables: the American Dream, Ben Rothbaby, comes home in 13th. Kyle
Yes.
Busch, I wore my special hat tonight just for him, comes home in 15th. We had Nicholas Sanchez in 17th, Stuart Freese in 18th. Mason Massey, 21st, the dumbest name in NASCAR history.
Wallace Allen.
Came home in 23rd. Daniel Dye, 24th. Ty Dillon, 26th. Bailey Curry, 28th. Matt Mills, 31st. And Timmy Hill is all the way down in the BJ McLeod position in 32nd. Corey, you're on the hook.
Okay. My happy, I'm going to
Happy
go.
and sad.
Okay. So, my happy, I'm going to go with Roger Caruth. Not only, great win for him, but also a statement win for Spire Motorsports. 2 wins in a row. Definitely, I will say, I think Spire is going to be the one to watch in the truck series this season. And, depending on how the 71 races this season, I wouldn't be surprised if they get multiple wins this year. And my sad, on the other hand, of course. Okay, so my sad, I'm going to go with Nick Sanchez. I was hoping he was going to run top 10, but of course got shuffled back in traffic and all that other sort, so forth.
All right,
Yeah.
fair enough. Jackman.
Hey, I raised my hand because I had a quick question. Can our happies be the same?
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
It's not like a game show. You can
Yeah.
have whatever happy you want.
Okay. I'm gonna have to agree. My happy is definitely Rajah Caruth. Great guy, great, yeah, great guy. My sad definitely
Whipped your ass at video games. We get it.
my sad will be Tanner Gray. I would have seen Tanner Gray run better. He's gotten better over the years of being in a DGR Tricon, garage truck. So I expected better, especially being beaten by a team that's an underdog with Brett Holmes. So yikes.
Brett Holmes. I liked his movies back. Oh, wrong Holmes. Never mind.
Yeah.
Have you asked him?
Thank you, Corey.
True.
TJ.
I'll take.
I'm asking him
happy
when I'd get to
as,
do this segment here.
Raja for winning and sad for Grant for not winning.
Okay, fair enough. We'll circle it
Okay.
around to Herm.
My happy is obviously Raja, and I really don't have a sad for this race.
I found myself with the same problem.
Yeah.
Nobody got completely wrecked out stupidly. Nobody had some dumbass shit that caused them to, whacked out and didn't finish the second stage and missed the third. There was really no catastrophes in this race for me to really place a sad onto. Like, it was awesome for Raja, man. It was awesome. Great interview. Humble as hell.
Absolutely.
I will
Definitely as we would call it in football, he is definitely a franchise player.
Kid's going somewhere.
Yeah, franchise player all the way.
Sad Kyle Busch. Running
Awesome,
good, then
but
ran into
really no
issues.
sad.
Just a bad race, really
Absolutely.
overall,
I'm going
in
to go
my
the same
opinion.
route. I have
That's
no sad.
what I
but
was
have
going to
two
go
happies.
with.
I'm herming it. Yes, I am. Raja Caruth, easily. I mean, come on. First career Truck Series win and does it in really convincing fashion. My other happy is going to go to, come on now, Christian Eckes finishing in the top 10 yet again. The win is coming. I don't know if it's going to be at Phoenix, but Darlington's coming up, and he will win at Darlington. Mark my words. I'm calling my shot. Christian Eckes at Darlington. Duke, you're in the main event. Happy and sad.
Man, I think I'm going to go with an all iRacing happy and sad. I got Raja obviously for the happy. Sad is going to be Tom Majeski. He led 40 laps, 2 more than Raja led, and he just kind of faded there at the end. He was strong at the first part of that race, and he just kind of faded
Michael
into 10th
McDowell.
place. So I'll go with 2 iRacers for happy and sad.
Fair enough.
Hey,
So
Jackson,
we'll move on
what kind of wheel do you use, Jackson? I got a viewer want to know what kind of wheel you use.
A big
Round.
wheel.
Do you are you on iRacing? What kind of wheel you use?
Oh yeah, I have a Logitech. Everything came from NASCAR, so even my PC and everything. So it's all.
Is it a 920 G920 or?
I'm not sure. I have to go look, but
He doesn't know.
I have a Fanatec and then I have a
Yo,
Logitech.
NASCAR sent it to
Gotcha.
me. It runs really good. I have fun, and I'm pretty good. That's all.
Well, NASCAR sent us a lot of things. They sent us a PC. They sent us a wheel setup and everything. So,
my man just says it goes to the left, to the left,
right,
to the
and
right,
it goes to the
to
right.
the right.
Yeah.
NASCAR just sent us some really cool stuff, and we use it.
TJ has
There
his
you
hand up.
go.
What are we pointing at? Your rig?
Saying sim rigs, I said same.
Raja said when he got
Oh,
an
okay.
interview, he said, "Oh
But
shit,
no,
I probably have homework."
I will
Go ahead, please.
message you guys about the Christian Eckes Atlanta dilemma to let you know what happened on that.
Yeah, please, because I'm still
What's up, Big Duke?
low fugazi about that, but
Yep, I got
all
word
good.
what happened. So
I'd like to say we could
What's
use
up,
you as a
Richard?
hookup for Christian, but I can do that on my own.
hey, you do you.
Still love you, always have. How's those strawberry cheesecake donuts treating you?
Dude, I have not had anything strawberry in a very long time.
Raja on the show
Oh,
would be pretty tight. I'm just saying.
yeah. If you had a link to Raja Caruth,
If you happen to know anybody that might know him, maybe you can, I'm just saying.
Are you
just a
gonna do
little bit.
that? Are you gonna do that shit again? If you know anybody, TJ, that knows Raja, TJ.
Oh,
Absolutely not, TJ. Well, I mean, really,
TJ, we can do
TJ.
that, TJ. If that's all really what it takes, TJ.
TJ. Moving right along. Some people love this guy. Some people hate this guy. Some have called him. All right. Well, we already know where Duke sits. Some have called him.
Dave, tell us what you really feel.
Some have called him the next big thing. Others have called him the next Kyle Busch, and I'm not quite sure that's in a good way. But John Hunter Nemechek came home with the victory at the Xfinity race, and I'm going to tell you, this was not my favorite race. It was kind of pedestrian, in my opinion.
Oh, is that where you were saying boo to, Duke?
Yeah.
John Hunter Nemechek?
Hell yes.
Doesn't he work where you
Huh?
work? Don't he work where you work?
Just a little bit.
Whatever.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might drive a little bit. I'm not sure.
What the
Yeah.
hell, Duke? You gonna
He
talk
picks
shit
up
to
parts
us,
and
dude?
shit.
Come on.
I'll talk shit about. I don't give a damn. Bring him on the camera. I think he's
I
a
was like,
fucking
let's say,
sucks.
pull him into the goddamn
I
room.
don't
We'll say it
care.
to his face.
What? Yeah.
I'm going to
What's
tell
he
you
gonna
this
do?
right now. I'm going to tell you this
Hey,
right
Duke,
now.
how
If
is
he
it
were
going?
on here, their
Thank you for your help.
criticism is
I just
controversy, and
received my
controversy
racing flag
creates
yesterday.
cash. We need John Hunter right now.
Xfinity so
We
far
ain't
this
scared.
season has been
We're not that
Ain't
disappointing.
none
They need
of
to
us
ditch
got
the
Keith
series.
backing us up saying yes, so we need some money coming in. We got to do something. Keith, I'm talking to you, bro.
Hey, Reds,
Right,
get us
dude.
some money and we'll get him on the show.
I'm not a John Hunter fan at all. I don't know why. Like I have no idea why. I just don't like the guy.
This segment of Duke Hates John Hunter Nemechek is brought to you by Miller Lite.
Apple Ale.
96 calories and fantastic taste. Get it wherever every other beer is sold. But
Amen.
my God. Again, I have nothing much to say about this race other than it was really pedestrian. I didn't have a lot of fun watching it, except for the people I was watching it with. That's it.
Yeah.
I got nothing, so I'll throw it to Corey to sort of put this all together.
No, I mean, like when I was watching this race on
You
Saturday,
going to race at
what really
9:15.
interested me the most was I really thought that Chandler Smith had the car to win. I mean, he was really good in the first two stages, and then the third stage, like he pretty much just fell off the map. And then the 20 car pretty much just drove away after that too. But I mean, I would say like this was mostly dominated by Joe Gibbs, which of course, the last 2 weeks, we saw RCR winning, 2 races and whatnot. But
say it, Corey.
Yes.
Say it.
Chris, take your pill.
Thank you.
Sorry. I was a little off on that, but whatever. But
That's
okay,
all right. Moving right along.
But other than that, I thought it was an interesting race. But did you guys see how windy it was on Saturday? Like when I say like it was windy, like did you guys watch the part like during like the like driver start your engines, whatever, you have like the showgirls that were like,
oh yeah, holding on to their hats.
You guys are so
I thought those
What
things,
size are your
I thought those
monitors?
things were gonna fly off because they were holding on to them like this, and I couldn't even believe like like how windy it was.
Because the winds you're seeing going up and towards the mountains there are about the same distance that Vegas is from the mountains.
Dookie just left to go
I'm
get John
even
Hunter.
closer. Like literally consistent 70-mile-an-hour winds here.
I fucking hope he did.
Average day in the front range.
That's
like
great.
You guys are all losing your shit, and I just call that Tuesday. But yeah, like that's what it is here all the time. It's windy. Like
question.
It will pick up like entire swing
What does
sets and
Xfinity
set
have to
them
do
a
to make the
block
series
away.
better?
How many?
Truck and
That's
Cup have
insane.
outranked them.
How many
hurt the kid's
turn
feelings,
ones
he's
and
gotta go
3 are
tell
you
his
diving
boss.
off in at 175 mile an hour in that 70-mile-an-hour wind?
You
Just
haven't
question.
seen me, you haven't seen me run around the smoker when things get hectic.
Yeah.
I've seen you drive a Plymouth Horizon, and that was good enough for me. TJ had to bid us farewell. He's got to get up early in the morning because Legacy Motor Club beats him like a slave. So
Chris said TJ
TJ
left to go get John Hunter, and that I hurt the kid's feelings. He had to go tell his boss.
Great.
I don't know who said that, but
That's
they're the
awesome.
MVP.
That
gotta
was
text
Mr.
there's a
Christopher
meeting first thing in the morning.
Filippo.
Who said
Mr.
that?
Christopher said it on TikTok.
Well,
Fantastic
Mr. Christopher,
comment.
I don't care what other comment comes in. You just won the MVP of the comment section. Good job, my friend.
There it is.
Duke will
There it
send
is.
you. Duke will send you $30,000 and a slice of his duty.
There you go.
That's right.
And you'll only get the duty. So, look. You guys talk amongst yourselves until we get to the running order because I really hated this race.
What I mean, my man didn't do exceptionally well.
He finished second.
That I wanted first place.
Mhm.
Tired of seeing Cup guys running these lower series races. Tired of it.
I agree.
Sick of it.
Yep.
There's one look. All right, I always caveat this is if you've won a championship on the Cup level, I think you have no business going down and running the lower levels. However, John Hunter Nemechek is not a Cup champion. So why not? Why not? If you can go out there against what people look at as the best of the best and win against a guy like John Hunter Nemechek or against a guy like, I don't know, Christopher Bell
Yes.
or anybody else, come on, you're just putting more value into your name. But if you're Kyle Busch, you're gonna beat the shit out of them like a redheaded stepchild 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
That's just me. What do I know?
I can see that.
9 times out of 10,
What?
yeah, but it's a necessary evil, man. You got to fill the
Chris, like
fields.
we all know,
TV
9 times out of
contract
10
says that they have to start X amount of cars, and if they
Right.
don't start that many cars, guess what? They have to pay that part of the contract back. It's a necessary evil. I mean, it's as bad as I hate to say it. Like, I agree with it. It sucks to watch some of these guys just run away with it, but
Well, look at guys from the past, and I'm using this guy as an example because he's probably among the top 5 greatest drivers never to win a Cup championship. Is Mark Martin. Went down there and set records and just obliterated everything he touched, and nobody said shit. But when champions go down, it bothers me.
Yeah.
It just always bothered me. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Take it for what it is. So with a half hour plus left to go, does anybody else have anything to say about the crappy race that was the Xfinity race?
no, I really don't.
Not really.
No.
Jackson, either you have giant boobs with flannel on them, or you are wearing pajamas, which is a big no-no on this show.
I
No,
think he has his knees pulled up to his chest.
Yes, I do. Yes.
he's scared of what comes next. He knows I still want to punch him, but
He's
I
afraid.
I
He's
love him
very
just the same.
afraid.
I love him just the same. So here we go. All right, here comes Duke when I say this. John Hunter Nemechek came home with the victory. There it is.
There it is.
The ice cream man himself, Cole Custer, comes home in
That's
second. Chandler Smith third. Austin Hill fourth, and Riley Herbst fifth. I should be leading the.
What's up,
Never
Elijah?
mind.
How's it going, man?
AJ Allmendinger was sixth. Ryan Sieg seventh. Sammy Smith was eighth. BFJ Brandon Effin Jones was ninth. And Justin Allgaier rounded out your top 10. Your other notables, Eric
How ya
Almirola
dern?
running the 19 Toyota,
Hi,
came
my
home
boy.
in 12th. Josh Williams in 14th. Haley Deegan in 15th. Fuck you, Herm. I'm right, and you know I'm going to be right. Anthony Alfredo was 16th. Jesse Love 17th. Kyle Weatherman 21st. Jeb with a B. Burton 23rd. We had Sheldon Creed 26th. Patrick Emmerling 28th. Joey Gase, former guest of the show, 30th. BJ McLeod, not in the BJ McLeod position, finished 32nd. Parker Pretzelface finished 35th. Shane Van Ginsberg in 37th, and all the way down in the
Do you
Kevin
recommend triple
LePage
monitors or
position.
one proof monitor?
Sam,
If three
Oh,
monitors,
see,
what
referee.
size?
Sam Mayer.
I run
Uh-oh, we
3
got an O from Duke. What happened?
32. Oh, no. I was answering a question here on TikTok that was unrelated to the show. That's why.
Okay, the answer is 7, and stop bothering Duke. He's doing a job right now. Thank you. F you.
I'm actually got 2 jobs going on technically.
Right,
I
right.
know, man. You are like the new James Brown. You are the hardest working man in show business.
I recommend 3, and I run 32-inch curves.
And if you saw Duke's match Monday night, he did really good. His doppelganger there, Drew McIntyre. So let's move right along. Jackson, you wanna be the opening match? Tell me you're
Sure.
happy and sad from the Xfinity race.
My happy would be Riley Herbst. I'm really happy to see, Riley back up there and not being terrible Herbst
Okay,
anymore.
thanks. Chris was not a fan of the question
So I like
wall.
to see him, where he's at. My sad definitely would be Sam Mayer, being, in that wreck. So it's just, I expect more out of Sam after having a great ending of the season last year. I expected to see him on a high note to start off. So hopefully it changes, but that's definitely my sad.
All right, I'm just gonna. I flipped a
332
coin
is
and
the way to
Corey, you
go. Just
won.
switched and love it.
Happy and sad, my friend.
I got 3 32-inch curves.
So I'm probably gonna say my happy for this week. I'm gonna say my happy. I'm gonna go with Haley Deegan, finishing in the top 15. Great finish on her. I mean, for her, to run in the top 15 in the Xfinity
Same
race,
here.
I thought was a pretty good run, and happy that happy that that's probably a good finish so
Her
far.
finishing a race is a pretty good run. Let's be honest.
Shut your whore mouth, Michael Herman.
But no, but other than that, Herm, I am happy that the Ice Cream Man finished in second. I really wish he could have won. But then also on my sad, I'm gonna go with SVG, which didn't get a lot of track time this past week, and of course, killed the motor during the race on Saturday. So
killed the motor, killed
Yes.
Kill the motor.
the motor, killed the motor.
I don't think I've ever said this in the history of him being on the show, but fuck you, Duke. Seriously.
Oh, I'll have a comment shortly. Just bear
I'm sure
with
you
me.
will, 'cause you're
I will
coming
have
up-
a
you're
comment
coming up-
shortly.
You're coming up soon, because I'm gonna go with my happy and sad. My happy is BFJ, Brandon Effin Jones, finishing in the top 10. Gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it. He's moving on up like George and Wheezy. Finally, in a junior motorsports car, looking good after last season, looking like a monkey doing a math problem. And my sad is also going to go to Sam Mayer. That accident, totally not his fault, and ruined his day. So, you know what? Duke's now the main event. Herm, go ahead.
The Ice Cream Man is my happy and my sad.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was really hoping he was going to pull a win out in this. I thought it was possible at a point. I'm really happy he pulled a second. It's great for the Xfinity Series fantasy stuff that nobody has a clue about. But
Not one bit.
but yeah, he's my happy and my sad. And now you can pass it to Duke.
All right, here comes the main event of the evening on the Xfinity race.
Man, so looking at the race, right? There's 13 cars on the lead lap. That kind of sucks. But everybody wants to go back to the way racing used to be, which is what we're talking about. This race sucks, right? My happy, I guess, would be I'm going to give it to the 00 coming in second. I'll give it to the Ice Cream Man. My sad's going to be continue second week in a row. Josh Williams, 14th, kind of ho hum back there. You look at the people he finished with. There was a couple guys that were real good behind him, but they were back there because of an accident of some sort.
Let me ask you a dumb
not
question.
performing like what I thought he would.
Let me ask you a dumb question. During that race, he played pit strategy and led a couple laps. And I thought, they were saying you have enough gas to get to the end of the stage, which would have helped him, but he ducked in. Did that pit stop help him or hurt him? And in my opinion, I would say it hurt him.
Yeah, but I mean, if you have to rely on strategy just to try to get up there, and you can't race your way up there, that's a problem. That's a problem. We're laps down on multiple races. What are we doing? You know what I mean? I mean, he's running like he was. What's the difference in what he was?
You want to see Herm pop? Strategy. When you run like shit and you gotta pit, it's strategy.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But he was running well. He again, pit cycle, he took the lead. He was one of 5 cars on the lead lap at that time. You have enough to get to the end of the stage. I say run it. Even if you drop 2 spots, you're still going to get those points, and you go in, you got fresh skins and a full tank. It's all good from there. But again, I'm a couch crew chief. I'm looking at it way differently than the guy inside the car.
Yep, I'm with you. That's what's sad.
All right. Well, let's move on to Sunday. And
yes, let's move to Sunday.
Yes, let's move to. I have a feeling Duke's got something to say. But I'm looking at Sunday's race, and it was basically the Kyle Larson show. There was nobody else. It really wasn't. But those last 10 laps or so, I really thought Tyler Reddick gave him a run for his money.
Those last 10 laps were absolutely masterful on both drivers. By both drivers, they were absolutely masterful.
Just fucking dropping low, going high, up and around.
And you had Kyle mirror driving, and
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead, Duke.
you
Please.
had Kyle like managing the gap, and then Tyler finding something and catching him, and then you had Kyle mirror driving, taking the line away, and countering his moves. It was a masterful last 10 laps, and I thoroughly enjoyed watching it.
Absolutely.
I want to thank Bubba Wallace for getting the hell out of the way and
That's
letting them
true.
both
Yes,
go at it.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
That was something that came up when I was watching the race with Mark, my buddy, on Sunday. Was here they come, and they're coming up on Bubba, who's about to go a lap down, and Mark said, if Bubba screws this up and throws the block on Larson, I'm going to be pissed.
Even the guys on TV said something. They were like,
Did
"Coming
they?
up, Bubba Wallace, he could totally screw this up."
I must have
Bubba
missed
is
that.
finally starting to show some growth.
But
I just know Mark. I know Mark. We're not Larson fans by any stretch. I do like Tyler Reddick he's one of my fantasy drivers for the last couple of years, and I just like Tyler Reddick. And it's like, oh, don't throw the block. Don't do that Chase Elliott bullshit that he did a couple of years ago and screwed Harvick out of a win. Let these guys race. You're about to go a lap down. Your job is to fight to keep your lap. Your job is not to block the leader so your buddy can go around. That would have been crap. But hey, it is what it is. Corey, I'm interested
that would
to
have
hear
been
what you have to
F1,
say.
but that's a different conversation.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. I hate F1. Only European idiots.
I like F1 because it's
that's part of racing,
and that's why I like it. There's no friends. Your own teammate will do that move on you. That's why I like F1. There is no team. It's you and the freaking car. I gotta
all that European bullshit, Red Bull Racing, Oracle gimmick Schneebitz Jones.
Dude,
I don't need it.
It is. I love it.
I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal. You Herm and you Corey. I will watch an F1 race this year and report back to you.
Max won. I can go ahead and tell you. You don't need to watch it.
Of
Max
course,
Max won.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's basically how it is. Like the last
lap one, turn one.
That's
LMAO.
That's not really why we watch. We watch because second through end, because that's the real cutthroat.
They get
who's gonna finish?
They give Max the green white checker all at the same time.
The first dude behind Max is really the fucking race.
Although, remember next year Lewis Hamilton's going to Ferrari, so that'll be very interesting to see.
Yeah, that's like telling me who. That's like telling me who won Wimbledon. I really don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Green jacket, gold jacket, he says.
Yeah, green jacket, gold jacket. Who gives a shit?
Just give me the
jacket. All right. I know, Jackson. You're dying. Come on now. What did you think about the Cup race this weekend?
I thought it was.
It doesn't matter what you think. Sorry, I had to throw that in there.
I thought it was actually pretty good. For it being the first intermediate track of the year, I thought it was pretty good. Great battles. The restarts were nuts. But they got themselves. There wasn't a lot of stupidity out there like we've seen recently on these intermediates where restarts they try to take the whole entire restart and make it like it was a final lap. So I think everybody did really, really well. And I like that we saw, pit strategy come into play. That was really, really cool as well. And just seeing, great battles all the way around.
All right, fair enough. Anyone else on the Cup race? Anybody? Bueller?
No, I mean, it was pretty much what Jackson said. There was just it wasn't. It was just an extremely good race. There was some strategy. There was some good racing. The racing was relatively clean and respectful. It was just a good race.
I want to throw one thing out before we throw it to Corey because he did have his hand up. Did anybody hear when William Byron got that trash bag on his nose?
Yes.
Did anybody hear what they found?
There was a beer can in the air cleaner.
Yes.
It wasn't in the trash bag. It was in the air cleaner of the car. It had gone out of the trash bag and gotten into the ex-cow panel, the air intake. No,
right.
Rudy found it in there post race. They found it in there in the tech, like they took it apart and there's a fucking
You
beer
guys
can
put
in
a-
there.
You're disqualified
Yeah.
using a beer can as an edge device.
Yeah, no,
I'm
it
shocked
was
that
in
engine
the
lasts.
car.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it
God,
wasn't in the
Willie,
bag. It was in the
Willie,
car.
unless your sponsor is Miller Lite, you're pretty much screwed right now.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
incredible.
Corey, you had your hand up. Talk to me.
So I thought this race was fun to watch. I will say that those last couple laps between Tyler Reddick and Kyle Larson, I mean, that was probably the best battle that we saw on Sunday. And obviously, of course, Reddick tried to run him down, but then when you saw that Larson was stealing his line, yeah, that was just that part where okay, Larson. Well, I mean, Reddick's gonna have to try and do something, because I'll tell
Oh,
you one thing.
shit, it's already
Catching him was
9:30.
one thing, but passing was just the tough part.
I'm gonna get on
Especially
at
in the last
9:30.
couple laps. And I would have to say, Reddick Reddick probably needed like 5 more laps and able to get by him, but just can't say enough about Larson though. I mean,
Whose
the
toys
guy's
picked
just
this
pretty
week,
good
Duke?
when it comes to the mile and a halfs, and of course, he did win Vegas last year after holding off Christopher Bell. But I mean, I will say it was a fun race. I mean, the restarts I thought were fun too, and there was at times where everybody was like 4 wide, 6 deep, what have you. But all in all, I thought it was pretty decent, and I'm really hoping when we go to all the other mile and a halfs this season, we can see better racing than what we did on Sunday.
I will give you a little piece of something that my friend texted me about the race on those last 10 laps or so. He said, and I quote, Kyle Larson didn't run his line. Kyle Larson ran every line just to hold off Reddick.
Yeah, true.
Which is pretty much the truth. So let's go
That's-
through the running order. Happies and sads. We'll get to fantasy points. And I will not forget this week, you get to move a driver from your garage if you want to for the 4th race of the year. Kyle Larson comes home with the win. Tyler Reddick was second. Reigning defending champ Brian Blaney was third. Ross Chastain was fourth. And Triangle Head Ty Gibbs, who I dislike very much, came home in fifth. Noah Gregson was sixth. Martin Truex seventh. Denny Hamlin eighth. Joey Logano ninth. And William Byron rounds out your top 10. Your other notables: Daniel Suarez was 11th. Chase Elliott 12th. Brad Keselowski 13th. Alex Bowman 18th. Josh Berry was 20th. John Hunter Nemechek 22nd. Ryan Preece 23rd. Kyle Effin, where's the hat? Right there. Kyle Busch was 26th, Austin Cindric 29th, Kaz Gralla 31, Christopher Bell 33, Bubba Wallace 35, Zane Smith 36, and all the way down in the BJ McLeod position was Chris Buescher.
So why are we not drooling over the 77 getting a top 15? I mean, if we're going to celebrate rookies getting top 15s, we should celebrate Carson Hocevar getting a top 15. If we're going to drool over
Did
it.
I not say him? I'm sorry. Carson Hocevar, 15th. That's it.
No, I'm proving my. It's a point from the last segment how you guys went crazy over Haley Deegan finishing 15th, like she won the damn
That's only because
race.
I want to see her butt in various positions.
Where's the
Nothing
love
to
for
do with
Carson
anything else.
Hocevar? Where's the love for the rookie getting the top 15? Why
All
can't we treat them
excuse
both
me for 1
equal?
second.
Well, Chris already knows how I feel about him.
You do not like Carson Hocevar.
Fuck that dude.
It's the point. It's the principle of the thing. I've heard
Oh,
all
I'm
week.
Haley Deegan. I think Haley Deegan is complete trash.
I've
Chris
heard all
has a
week
point
on
that-
socials. Oh,
No,
Haley
I think
Deegan
Haley
got a
Deegan is
top
trash.
15. This not from you guys. Not from you guys. I'm just saying in general. Haley Deegan got a top 15. Blah blah blah. And then
Yeah,
who
I call
gives a
those
shit?
ass riders. And
Who gives a shit?
Oh, I'll ride her ass all day long. You don't have to ask me twice.
that's my point.
Oh,
I
boy.
could care less how pretty she is. Get off the
Let the-
fucking track.
Let the TikTok come at me. I don't care. All right, so here we go. We're gonna start with the Jackman, happy and sad from the Cup race.
I'm gonna be biased, since I'm a Reddick
Like
fan.
bias.
Yeah, I'm a Reddick fan, so I'm gonna have to go with Tyler Reddick, starting 18th, not doing pretty good in practice at all. Didn't show very good speed in qualifying either. Kind of was nervous to see his performance, and he really peaked the long run speed. So that team had a long run car, definitely. My sad would definitely be Chris Buescher. Um, it's just I'm normally seeing um I like to see him further up with his
Racing.
teammate Brad because RFK in general has gotten better over the years and over the years.
Talk to the
So
Jack, man.
I'm doing the 930.
Talk to the guy running the air gun.
There you go.
yeah.
I am
All
K.
right. I've already decided the main event, so we're
Okay.
going to go to Big Duke. I want a happy and sad from you, my friend.
Happy is pretty easy for me. I'm going with Noah Gragson. Stuart Haas, top 6. The rest of the guys were, I think, 20th and 21st or something like that. Where did Priest finish? Priest finished down there too, right? 23rd, right? So they were all 20, 21st, 23rd, and then you got a 6th, right?
Briscoe was 21st, Priest was 23rd, and Berry was 20th.
20th.
So, yeah, 20 and under.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
and
you're
then you
right.
had, so that's a hell of a run for that group and him personally. So that's a good run. That's my happy. Sad, obvious. I mean, I think Chris Buescher's is the easiest answer. But I'll go with the 23 because he was on my team.
Does anybody have the 23?
Anybody? How do you feel about the 77? I'm sad about the 23.
Yeah. I had to throw that in there, Herm. I had to start with something obvious and then go to my guy.
How do you feel about the 77 just falling to shit?
What about the 23?
I'm really sad about the 20. The 23.
You guys are the exact reason we can't have nice things. All right, since I'm not going to be the main event, I already decided who the main event's going to be. I'll give you my happy and sad. My happy is also going to go to Noah Gragson. I didn't have he's one of my main drivers, but I moved him
LMAO.
down to put Bowman in. Big effing mistake that was. But again, great run for Stuart Haas. They need a little boost, and if Gregson's the one that gives it to him, that's fantastic. Good on them. My sad's going to go to Christopher Bell. Bad toward the end of the race, really bad toward the end of the race, and he was running pretty decent throughout the first 2 stages. So that's going to be that. And we don't do this very often, but Corey, Herm's going to be the main event. We're going to let you do the happy and sad.
I'll be right back.
We'll be right here.
Sorry, I didn't know I was on.
All right, so I'm gonna go. So my happy, of course. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have 2 happies. So,
Of course you are.
yeah. So let's just say I'm herming it. So, Herm's face though.
That is some interesting shit right there.
It certainly is.
All right.
I'm rubbing
So
off you, bro.
all right. So my happy, of course, we got to show love for Tori, but I'm gonna go with Ty Gibbs, finishing in the top 5, and then of
Jeez,
course, if Big Duke is hearing this right now, I'm gonna say my other happy is gonna be Carson Hocevar finishing in the top 15.
Attaboy.
What a run for this kid! He was in the top 10 like for about a decent part of the race, which I really was fascinated with, and I thought, wow, like for a guy that only ran like a few cup races like last year, and for him to run in the top 10 with Spire, I was really, really impressed. And, hopefully, he'll have some really good runs in that car pretty soon. And of course, my sad, I'm going to have to go Christopher Bell, which, yeah, he cut a tire early in the race. And then, yeah, there was at times where he was running okay, but just couldn't recover from the tire failure. And then, of course, he ended up being 2 laps down and all that sort of thing.
Before we go to Herm, I just want to say this segment of Corey's going to kiss every ass on the panel is brought to you by Miller Lite. 96 calories, less filling, tastes great. Get it
Tastes great, less
you
filling.
buy, wherever you buy anything in the world. Where you do your taxes, you can buy Miller Lite. It's all good.
Only 1 more calorie than Michelob Ultra and 100 times better taste.
Yes, sir. See?
Yes.
If everything works out right, we'll have a little Miller Lite thing in the corner with a little red Zappa ale later on in the show. Herm, you're the main event. Happy and sad. Before we get to fantasy points, Duke is itching. He's got racing to do.
This was a really tough race for me. Christopher Bell was looking like he was probably going to be my happy about this race when it started. I was feeling it, and then basically he became a long, slow lollipop of suck.
Wow.
Oh man.
So Christopher Bell is my sad. And Martin Truex Jr. pulling a top 10 is my happy.
All right. So now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, only 2 people in this world that play this game know the results, and that's me and one other person. I can't tell you who. So as we come out of Vegas, worst to first, let's welcome into the basement Corey Huffnagel, because Chris Buescher gave you 1 point, Michael McDowell 12, Austin Cindric 10, and Daniel Suarez 26. Your weekly total was 46. Your running total is 223. You
Had a
dropped
bad week.
3 positions.
Enjoy it down there, buddy.
Dude, I had a good week and I still dropped.
It's dark and it's cold.
I don't mind darkness.
Speaking of dark and cold, Herm, you're not in
I had a
last
bad
place.
week.
Brad Keselowski gave you 24, Martin Truex 44, Ryan Preece 14, and Christopher Bell a whopping
About to go to
5.
this race server,
Your
y'all.
weekly total was 87. Your running total 231. You are up 1 position.
I'm hoping for a
9:30.
top 3 finish this year.
I know.
That's my hope.
I'm waiting.
Well, if I keep having good weeks,
I'm already
and
registered
dropping
for the
positions,
race.
You'll get that because I'm in 4th.
Oof.
William Byron gave me 27, Joey Logano 30, Tyler Reddick 53, and Alex Bowman 22 for a weekly total, not the
Okay,
highest,
Sword.
the second highest, of 133.
Yeah, all I gotta do is hit
My
join.
running total is 279. Actually, I'm up a position. I'm sorry, I did that wrong. Not here, but does it really matter? Because Tank
What you
didn't move
racing
at all.
then?
He remained in 3rd. Ryan Blaney gave him 41, Kyle Busch 18,
Pickup
Josh
Cup
Berry
at Daytona.
17, and
The old Daytona.
Eric Jones 24
What's up, buddy?
for a weekly total of 100
What's up,
even.
Samuel?
His running total is 307. He remains in 3rd. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting
Okay.
for, in 2nd, Duke Ross Chastain gave you 36, Chase Elliott 30, Chase Briscoe 16, and Bubba Wallace 2 for a weekly total of 84. Your running total is 311. You dropped 1 position. And somewhere in deepest, darkest Alabama, he's been celebrating for 4 hours because I texted him earlier. Torrey Calhoun has taken the lead. He loves you all, but he also wants
You'll
to
get
kick
the
all
lead
your
back.
asses. Kyle Larson gave him 60. Ty Gibbs 37.
I wish I would have
Austin
substituted
Dicklett,
Carson this week. I forgot to
and Denny
substitute
Hamlin
anybody.
43. For the highest weekly total of the year so far, 165.
Yo, he better show his black ass up next week to fucking answer some questions and to deal with this bullshit. I'm just saying, my man, Torrey Calhoun, I love you, but you better show your ass right up on this show. You have some shit to answer to.
I missed it. Okay. His running total is 320. He moved up 3 positions to get to the top of the list. Now,
that's some bullshit, bro.
Now we go to our garage. So, Corey, your team is Buescher, McDowell, Cindric, and Suarez with Zane Smith in the garage. Are you making a switch this week?
No, I'm just going to keep who I have.
All right. Herm.
I'm leaving it alone.
Leaving it alone.
Yep.
I'm looking at my team, Byron, Logano, Gregson, Reddick. I'm leaving it alone. Torrey cannot answer, so he's leaving it alone. Tank cannot answer because he has Shane Van Gisbergen. That only works 6 times a year.
Yep.
Here comes the main event.
What an excellent choice for a garage driver.
Right? You got 6. No.
He works
but he's going to do all 6 road courses, and that's your ringer, bro. That might be the smartest move ever. That's where I'm going to leave it. Duke, you got Chastain, Elliott, Briscoe, and Bubba. You got Carson Hocevar in the garage. Are you making a switch this week?
I've got Chastain, Elliott.
You have to unmute yourself first.
I've got Chastain, Elliott, Bubba, and
Briscoe. Hocevar is in your garage.
Nah, he's gonna move to 23.
No, I'm gonna move. Man, I want to move Chase, but they're coming up at damn Phoenix, and he runs good there, right?
Certainly does.
Corey'd be the man to ask.
Man, let's substitute Briscoe.
Okay, Briscoe is out. hosts of
Radio
ours.
check.
Okay, so we have our teams locked
Ha
in
ha ha
for
ha, you have
Phoenix. We
unmute
will
yourself.
be ready for that
Yeah,
next
mate,
week.
loud and clear,
There will be
mate.
no Stump Stat Boy this week, although I do have a question. Did you watch Dark Side of the Ring last week?
What
Be
Briscoe
brief, yes
has
or
won
no?
their lol.
Oh, was it last week?
I know. I
It
don't.
was.
I don't
Oh,
like his.
shit,
I don't
I
like the way
missed it.
that Stuart Haas has been
Don't worry
running
about
this
it.
year.
So did I.
I
It's
just
on
don't think
demand.
that.
To be honest,
I
totally
don't know.
forgot. I literally forgot it was. I literally forgot it was this week.
Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it.
They're
off air
struggling,
another
man.
time.
They had one good
Duke
run
is
so far.
Answering questions.
Yeah, true man.
And he's doing the
SHR
TikTok
is
thing.
struggling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mallet was like, "Man, are you serious? Briscoe's won there." I'm like, "Yeah, but damn, they're struggling. That whole group is struggling, except for one race. They've had a 6th place." So
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna agree with
Theo.
Duke on this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Two
agree with
rooms
Duke
at
on
the
this one.
same time. Is what
Say again,
Any
what now?
races tonight?
Duke works 2 rooms at the same time.
He's like
Yeah,
the
I
Wayne
do.
Newton, but of
No,
racing.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like he's talking to other people on the other channel while and that's why he mutes himself. He answers
right.
questions and they do shit. But
Run
we got
the
to
other-
play out so we can run, right?
yep,
Yes.
I'm joining a race right now.
All
You
right.
go join that race. Put that crawler up on the bottom before Duke leaves. If you have a question that you would like to ask the Stat Boy, you send it to, what is it, the speedwayreview@gmail.com? Yes, the speedwayreview@gmail.com. If you have a question you'd like to ask Corey and see if you can stump him next week, the week after, whenever, if we use your
Duke double
question,
dipping.
not only will you get a shout out, when we produce stickers, you'll get a sticker. If you stump the Stat Boy, Corey will send you $16,000.
That's right.
The fuck
We
I
will
should.
send. We will send. We will send the best question of the month a Keep Digging T-shirt,
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
voted on by
Herm.
the panel.
That works.
Yes. We got to keep a running log of who sent the best question, because if Duke's willing to pony up, and also TJ has said he will also start ponying up Legacy Motor Club gear.
But these are only
Also-
questions sent in via Facebook.
Right,
No
you can't
TikTok
post them in the
questions.
chat, they have-
Only
wait.
only Facebook questions are or email questions are.
That's right.
No
That's
TikTok
right.
questions count.
Nope.
Herm, remove the www from the crawler. It's just the speedwayreview@gmail.com, unless you set it up that way. I don't know if you did.
No,
All right, boys. I'm going to qualify. Y'all have a good one.
You go qualify. I'll
Good luck,
see you on
dude.
the live stream. Jackson, thanks for joining us. Been a long time. You are the official mascot of the Speedway Review.
All right. Man, we're going to run out of time, boys. We're going to start from the rear. That's okay, though. We got 2.5 minutes.
Face cam and pedal.
Working on it. All right, here we go. We'll get one lap here. Green flag.
How much does the Club Series horsepower mean?
I don't know. I don't know if we're going to make it back around. This is the old truck. That's track temperature. Hey, y'all want to see a... What up, easy?
That's a little too cold for me.
All right, y'all. We're going live on 2.0 for this race because this track is so much fun.
You don't have to buy.
Yes, yes. It is the legacy truck. Yes. All right, y'all. 2.0 is live. It's a good view. 2.0 it's a killer view on this one. Let's see here. 1:19.
Record from 2.0 and post on YouTube to watch later, lol.
Well, that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all.
I don't see it.
It says it's live. I don't see it either, though. Oh, well. I don't know.
We're plenty good on fuel. You can run like hell.
Yeah, some people are saying hi, so some people are on there.
I see it.
2,663.
There we go. There it is.
It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
It's live.
Yep, I'm with you.
Sup, man.
This is a good view for this race because it's so bumpy. This track is so freaking bumpy.
I just say hi, Duke person with crown.
I see you.
I'd like to say hello to all the fans. Thanks for coming out here to watch this race. It's going to be
I know, I saw
great
ya.
day for an event. It's going to be a long, exciting race. You guys are going to have a good time. You'll be on the inside. The road is closed this time. Get behind the tree.
Oh, we're wrecking our caution here.
We're going to restart behind the 5.
Bro, you better get back up here. If I get a black flag because you're an idiot, this is not acceptable.
All right, we need to be behind the 3. We're coming to the green, right? Looks like it's a green sunlight draw. All right, get ready to rock and roll. Green flag. 10 laps to go.
That was interesting.
Outside.
Bro, sun just crashed, not even on the
Still
sun.
outside. outside. Too wide outside. Clear. Outside. Still outside. Still outside. Clear, clear.
I'm gonna crash. There's no way I make it through all this.
Inside. Two inside. Inside one. Still there. 58.98. In and out. Outside. In and out. One outside. Clear if you need it.
You got this, bro.
Outside. Clear. Inside, inside. Still inside. 48.582. Outside only. Still out there.
Bumpy Daytona.
Clear high. Inside, inside, inside. Outside. Still out there.
Oh, no, nothing I can do.
Working the bottom.
There was literally nothing I could do there.
Clear.
I had to get on the brake and I got smoked.
We hit? Did we hit?
Oh, there was nothing I could
We got
do.
damage on the back end. Be ready, fellas. Gonna stick, get out there, get a good look at everything, make sure we can change our tires, make sure everything looks okay.
Need help.
Nothing
Hey,
but a
Joseph,
scratch.
if you want to go high, I'll follow you.
I mean, look, I'm on the brake.
10 p.m. Xfinity lol.
Like I'm on the brake.
So bumpy. A
Right
little
here,
spicy.
hard on the brake, hard on the brake, hard on the brake. I don't know. Did
What's
I ever
up, dude?
touch him?
See ya on 2.0.
How the hell did that work?
Come on, Brandon, not back
Oh,
up,
right
bro.
there, I got hit. Oh, I got hit hard. Bummer. Should have known that was gonna happen. I don't run the Xfinity, man. I don't have a setup. I don't really.
The
I
little
don't know,
leap of
man.
air.
Let's go look and see what's in hosted. No hosted racing at this time, huh? All right, that's good to
Carb
know.
cup lol.
It's too late for Carb Cup. There we go. So it's 9:46. So we need something at 10, right?
Jumpy trucks lol.
There are no jumpy trucks.
Anything at Iowa.
There are no. Wait. 2x4 off-road trucks. Here we go. 10. All right, yeah. This is it. This is a different. All right. Oh, wait. Ooh. So this is the Pro 2. This is the Pro 2 Lite. That's the one we normally run. But that Pro 4 is fast. Let's check that out.
Let's go, brother told you.
Man.
Join.
Should have known I was going to get wrecked, bro. That's just typical. 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 Let's see here.
Did it affect your iRacing?
No. Pickup Cup doesn't affect that at all.
Oh, okay, like number 2X. Some
No, it
people
doesn't.
live by if you can't beat the wreck them.
Some people do. That's exactly why I left the
Okay.
league that I left last night.
Did you get the rest off you new rig parts yet? Load time's been as on week 13 lol.
Yes, they have. I agree.
Did anyone ask you when you left the Discord?
Left side.
Or
No.
can I get a tighten up?
Tighten up! Code blue, tighten up!
Rowdy.
Front of you. Middle of the track.
This fast.
Man, I forgot I got to start that turn way earlier.
Middle of the track. He's in the middle. Stopped almost.
Good job the dub yesterday in the rally.
Thank you.
Very slow on the right. Slow on the right.
That was the best luck when we crashed.
Car 71, just hit the fastest lap. 48.95.
We got to figure that turn out. Oh boy, that's not good. Man, we have got to figure out this Pro 4 truck. God bless, bro. Why would you stop right there?
We got damage on the front end. In and out, right side only.
That's a hell of a way to take that turn.
We've got damage on the back end.
wonder if I gotta use the handbrake on this car. Did I just do a 360? Holy cow, bro. Not a 360, but like a complete 180 real quick, like, and in a hurry.
Well shit, what's going on here?
Whoa, she just come on around.
Sent that rig lol.
Oh, damn it. Come on. What the fuck? When was I speeding? I thought I was... Golly, come on. Oh my God, bro! You're not getting past me, bud. You can reset. What the fuck? Gee, it smoked me.
Car 28, just hit the fastest lap. 48.83. Watch the car. Slow one up here in front of you. On your right. Clear.
Yes.
In front of you.
I gotta figure that turn out bad. I'm losing seconds there. What's up, Burleson?
51.743. Left side, clear.
Yeah, I drove right into him.
My bad, sorry about that. I was there.
Nah, if you're talking to me, that was my fault, bro.
Moving. Slow car off to the right. Stay on your toes. Right side. Clear, clear, clear. Gonna have a car off to the right. 51. 51.115. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh my. I'm sorry.
On your right. Still there. Still there. Clear.
This looks really hard.
It's not the easiest.
In front of you now. Keep your eyes open. Heads up. 50.562. That was your fastest lap of the session. Heads up. Stay on your toes. Go to the right. In front of you. Keep rolling.
This next corner seems the worst.
This next corner is my nemesis.
He's moving. 51.141.
Man, I'm giving up so much time. I haven't quite figured out the four-wheel drive yet. I thought it would be a little bit easier
Have
to
you
drive,
been to
but it's
Duck
actually.
River Dirt Track?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Plenty of times. The Duck. I grew up in Nashville, Murfreesboro. You know Andy
About
Britton?
Underhill.
Oh, yeah.
Left side. Clear.
Man, it did that turn again. That's crazy. Hi, babe. How's it going?
Did you go to that Drive to Survive 75?
No.
A couple months ago.
I did not. Hey. Did they fix it? Or did
What
is it
time
gonna
are
lock?
you
I bet
done?
it's gonna lock up now. I forgot to get out of the server before. Damn it, damn it, damn it. What time am I done? Probably at about 11-ish, something like that. Yeah, we're locked up. Okay. So, they haven't fixed that part yet, which sucks. Because now we have
Week 13.
a version of iRacing running that we don't need running, right? Golly, man. Week 13 is ass. God, and then all these damn pop-ups. Oh, there's going to be a lot of trucks on here. Oh, yeah. So there you go. Our last race will end sometime around 11 o'clock. I got a date with my hot wife. At 11 o'clock.
Oh snap.
We actually do have
11 p.m. date lol.
we do have a date night this week. So Saturday there will be no stream. We since she's a travel agent, occasionally she gets to go to some training at these different hotels around the area here. And occasionally she might get to get a free night, and this is one of those occasions. So we're going to be staying at some nice little suite at the Drury
We doing all
Plaza.
pro force.
The Drury Plaza Hotel down there in Disney Springs. I think we got firework view, a nice suite. So we're gonna go there Saturday night. We're going to Epcot Saturday and hang out and enjoy our time together, and then we're gonna go stay at the Drury Inn Saturday night. So Saturday night there will be no stream.
Ah Duke is charity lol.
All right, let's go qualify this beast, eh?
Is this last race of the night?
No.
Green flag, green flag.
We got to figure that one out, man. Oh, we barely hit the wall right there. That was going to be money.
Oh, man, just check your flag, man.
What did I hit? What did I even hit on that lap? Hold up. What did
We've
the
got
lap
damage
count?
on the back end.
Where did I hit anything on that lap? What? Maybe there. Maybe I got into it right there. I didn't think that I did, but I guess I probably did.
So tough. Sup you.
What's up, Dank?
Everybody hates a winner, my man.
Man, it must have been right there where I hit it, right? Like I must have hit it right Right through here, like right here. I must have hit the wall right there and not realize it. Oh, man.
Just got through racing a couple Daytona races.
Just barely. Golly, are you serious right now, bro? Control. I mean, look at this. Oh, what? Come on.
Big Duke, what's up, bro?
What's up? This is where we barely hit the fence on a qualifying lap. Oh, just barely. Oh, man.
All right, fellas, it's been a long week. I think we're in store for a great day today. It's going to be a lot of fun. Got a lot of race cars to pass, got a lot of great fans in the stands.
If that
everybody
counts as
back
hitting
home
it,
watching
then
us
my
on
number is
television.
much higher if you get what I am saying.
We're way good on fuel,
Yeah.
so go like hell. It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp. Right.
I thought I was just right.
Close.
Oh, well. We're going to do that. We're going to do the pickup cup next. Well, I don't want to blow it up.
Daytona?
Oh, yeah.
The margin between just right and hell wrong is narrow.
Ooh, boy, Derek, that is the truth.
Piston has left the chat.
Oh, it's still there.
Just did 2 races. Don't be blowing her up. You won't lol.
All right, here we go, boys.
I wish these things had more of an idle job like they do IRL.
Fly back in that seat. Get something to drink. Get ready to go here.
Oh, boy. This is about to get fun. Here we go, boys.
Green flag.
God bless, bro. You gonna stop right there?
Left side, clear. On your left, one on the right side, clear. Right side, clear.
Park it on your left front, by God. Rodney Dangerfield of NASCAR, I have no respect.
One on the right side, clear, clear. We got damage on the front end. We've got damage on the back end.
What is it? Do I have any body panels that are good?
We've got damage on the right side.
Nope.
When Rodney was on the track, the field was endangered. What's on your switch bank to your left?
I got various buttons. I'll tell you here in a bit.
51.8 51.12. Keep it up, bud. You're doing a great job. Nice work. You've got damage on the left
Done your
side.
best again after the race. Good haircut.
Radio tech, that's 1-2. Radio tech down. .64. That was your fastest lap of the session. The car in P8 just hit the fastest lap. 49.309. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh, damn. I tried to cut it, and I missed it. Fuck, now I'm stuck on the
The
wall.
car in P7 just hit the fastest lap. 49.183.
Damn. Oh, well. God, oh, we got a tow.
Repairable.
Man, we tried to cut it. Just trying to get used to the truck, man, and ran slap out of the old talent. What do you do? Of course, it's easy to run out of it when you ain't got much of it to begin with. If it any. Man, let's just go on to that truck server. Nah, let's make a couple of laps. We might be able to
More
get
talented
three
than
more
you
laps
think.
in. We'll get 3 more laps in. Probably, maybe 4. Now now maybe 3, maybe 2. Hell, they're gonna change tires. Ugh.
Probably 0.
Probably 0.
Go, man, go, go, man, go.
I'm saying though, 24 seconds to change 4 tires on this monster? That ain't bad.
The car in P5 just hit the fastest lap. 49.176. One on the right side.
Heavy ass wheels.
You're clear. On your right. Clear. Good job. Left side. The car in P5 just hit the fastest lap. 49.081. Clear. .924. Real good work, boss. When you do them one at a time, you can hear me good, right? Doing good, bud.
Ah, damn it.
.927. This is less than optimal. That was your fastest lap of the session. 2 to go. Eyes open.
Are they?
Damage on the left side.
Maybe we go do that after this, or after the truck race. Aren't the micros free, right?
White flag this time. Right side. Clear, clear, clear. Left side. All clear.
Sorry, guys.
Right side. Door quarter clear.
Well, that's fun slotting it that way.
Up one off course. One off course. Keep moving. Check a flag.
Well, where's he going? Oh, he already won the race.
We've got damage on.
Oh, man. All right. Watch some of these slides on this
That was
last lap.
probably the best one I had so far this week.
Watch this one. This is... That's fun.
hit on that turn.
Yes, she did.
I think the kids call that one backing up the corner.
All right, let's go run another pickup cup, and then we'll do some micros. Or wait, hold up. Are the micros?
Reverse entry lol. Sending it.
There are no micros. Okay, in the officials.
1030.
Yeah, I'm going to do the 1030. Man, this thing is running so slow, bro. Oh, I don't know, man.
Got you on Twitch so I can have you on the TV. Have some good races.
Like, this thing is doing nothing.
So is mine.
Is it like you click on something and it takes a minute for it to do it? Are there no
The
like?
micros
Did I miss
definitely
something?
make me want to get a setup. I used to race them IRL and they look fun on here.
Are there no hosteds? There they are. Golly, things take forever. Oh, there's a bunch of. Oh, so what do I gotta buy? What do I gotta buy something? Oh, I gotta buy the track. I'll buy that. Do I want to buy the track? God damn.
The
why?
track. I like
How often am I
going
gonna run it?
UIA little.
I mean, is it worth it? Like, seriously? How long? How often am I gonna run this thing?
It's fun.
Let me go run this 1030 first and think about it.
Yay. Yes.
Yes.
My buddy said they were a blast.
I mean, they
only are there all season, Millbridge. Just buy it, big money lol. What's up, man?
Shit. I hear you, trucker. But it's like, I feel like it's going to be one of those
You
that,
want Keith?
that,
Yes. At Pew Pew America 88 got him.
I'll buy and then maybe run tonight and then probably not much ever again. And like, this is a useless purchase. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make much sense to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't
Oh
don't
my
know.
god, stop validating the legitimacy. If you aren't a dirt guy, then I wouldn't buy it. Just pack your lunch one day, though. Facts.
Oh, I hear you.
Haha.
But see, that's where I went bad when I first started the game. Sim. I went and bought a bunch of stuff, and I hardly used
At
some of
Derek,
the
this
stuff.
was a joke.
And it's
Please don't yell at me.
Did you just respond to your own comment? Did you just shout yourself out?
I did.
Good deal. Just so we're on the same page.
At Derek LMAO, did you just correct yourself? LMAO. They make medication for that.
Just like I have not bought the SRX car yet. Like, this is a spec short track car.
I did.
It's a spec short track car. I mean, we have late models and super lates. What would we need that for?
At DR Pepper Dude.
And then we start the season with Daytona and Atlanta, and everybody's like, damn, I can't wait to get away from the super speedways. And then I see everybody's running SRX on a frickin' super speedway.
Later, guys. That is just people for you.
See you, Burleson. Love you, brother.
Supers, though, they're like the old iRock cars.
But every car does good on a super speedway if you're in the right lobby.
At Burleson 4-Night, bro, love you. Love ya, bro.
I mean, like, how did the old iRock cars drive? I've never.
Car 7, just hit the fastest left. 51.098. Car 11, just hit the fastest left. 49.754.
These trucks seem 10,000 times faster than the new trucks.
Yeah, they do.
Freaking screaming.
I don't know what that was.
Outside. Still out there. Car 25, just hit the fastest left. 49.565. Still out there. Still there. Still out there.
Ooh, I think he got me there.
706. That was your fastest left.
Nice race there, bud.
Clear outside.
Sounds like we need a pit lane speed violation.
Maybe I need to scoot back in the seat some, huh? Like right there. That way I barely see out of the right side mirror, like barely see out of the right side window, which is all I need. Y'all, if 2.0 shuts off before the race, I'll try to get it. I'll get it cut back on. For whatever reason, I used to be able to stream. Is that chicken salad? Chicken sandwich. Anyway, all I saw was chicken SA. I thought maybe your name was chicken salad. I like chicken salad. I do like chicken sandwiches too. On 2.0, I used to be able to stream for right at about 3.5 hours. 3 hours and 40 minutes, but now it's been limited a little bit, so it's been cutting off at like 45 minutes to an hour. So hopefully it keeps going for you guys.
Food motivated
If not,
lol.
I'll get it cut back on ASAP, I promise. For anyone that is interested, I do have an additional live page. It's Big Duke _Sim _Racing 2.0 if you're new here. It's filmed in a landscape mode, POV behind my head, so you can see all three monitors. You can see out the driver's side window and you can see out the passenger side window, just barely. But you guys come check it out if you'd like. It's a fun view.
2.0 is an awesome view.
Yes, it is.
10 out of 10 view would highly recommend. Especially for this.
Yeah, for this is rowdy. Like, real rowdy. Alright, we need to... Oh, come on. Well, we'll do that later. We'll do that after this. Actually, we'll do it right now. We'll get out, and then we'll... I gotta scoot back just a little bit in the seat.
Did you have a league race earlier?
No. Alright, so if you ever want to learn how to adjust your camera without adjusting your FOV, go into the race, go out a little bit, exit out, get into replay mode, and get in the cockpit. Hit Control F12, and right here, this offset, this X, you can move yourself forward or backward in the seat, but it does not change your FOV. All right, so I'm moving it back where we can barely see out the right side window on TikTok on my 2.0. You can see this little sliver here. That's about, and this is the seat. This would be the seat, the headrest. That's what it's rendering. So that's what you're looking at on 2.0 if you're here. So here we go. Let's go put down a cute lap.
Sup, dude?
What's up, Steven?
Final 2 weeks in alcohol rehab.
Nice, bro. Congrats. Keep digging.
Green, green, green.
Thanks. And Stephen Cassie, congratulations. And Stephen Cassie, congrats, brother. Congratulations, brother. Thank you all.
It's so bumpy, bro.
What a win. Truck.
Checker.
Are you in Legacy Truck at Daytona?
Yes. Pick up cup. Pick 'em up cup. This track is so bumpy, man. Raymond, no, this is my same setup. I'm still building the other rig. The problem that I have right now is that I have to take everything off of this rig to put on that rig, and that one I'm waiting on a couple parts to come in. That I need some extensions for the monitor stand, but it'll
How
look.
do you like the SRX cars?
I don't know, man. I ain't bought them yet. I'm a curmudgeon about it. Like, I don't understand why we needed another spec short track car. And the next thing I don't understand is why everybody bitched for 2 weeks about having to run super speedways, and I get on TikTok and I see everybody running SRX on a super speedway. I don't know. I'm just a curmudgeon. That's all. I'll choose to be that way. I'll probably wind up buying it, but I just haven't bought it yet.
Just a skosh of a curmudgeon.
Man, I hope my wife was listening to that because I use the word skosh all the time. And she's like, who the fuck says skosh? It's a skosh. I know what you mean by a skosh. I know exactly what you mean. It's just a scotch.
Old Derek
We can
says
make
it.
it on gas. It's all up to you now, bud.
I say it.
The estimated SOF is
2,537.
The middle of a tad and a bit
It's competitive out there. Head down,
is a
stay
factional
sharp.
type of measurement used by men.
All right, rolling off P7 here. Good luck, y'all.
Good luck.
Big dude.
No,
Just went down.
no, sir. They'll let anybody in these servers. Holy cow.
Big dude.
Got a red and white helmet too.
I say
All right,
swag is
ladies
an
and gentlemen,
acronym.
boys and girls, let's get ready to rock and roll. I'd like to say hello to all these awesome fans that
I
are here
thought the
with us
man
today.
said
It's
carpet
great to see
punching,
you
so
all
I
here.
have my own problems.
Aw.
Pay attention to details. Keep it on.
Are you serious? Hang on, I want to try to get it.
A bit, a skosh,
But
a
we're going to be
tad,
starting
a
on the
little,
inside.
The road's closed.
Going to line up behind the
some.
15.
2.0 went down, sad face. Save. Swag. Scientific wild ass guess.
You'll be lining up behind the 15. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 15.
Talent there, law. Calling it now, Duke for the win.
Coming around it, 98.
I can't get it. There's too many buttons to push. I'm sorry, y'all.
Post the 78 for suspicious of
Radio check.
DUI.
Can you hear me over there?
Soft
Behind
scientific
the
wild ass
15.
guess.
I'm sorry, y'all. Damn. I love the 2.0 view, too.
All good.
Pace car off. Are you ready? Do your thing, boss man. Be ready. Green flag. 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. Time 5.
Set Duke.
outside. Still outside. Still outside on your quarter. Clear. Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear high, clear high. Outside, outside. Still outside. Still outside. Clear by half.
Second,
58.963.
Too much moving around.
Outside. Awesome. Outside. Still outside. Clear high. Inside.
16
Still
clubs
inside. Still inside. Still inside.
That was more.
Still there. Still there. Still inside. 14.315. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside.
That truck in front of you pushing hard.
Still there. Still there. Inside. 14.329. Hit the gas, boss man. Get after it. Still there. The car is speed. 17 just hit the constant left. 47.253. Still inside.
At 5
Out, out. Inside corner.
They're all over the place.
Gotta get through this traffic, girl. Hit forward.
lots of crashes.
We got damage on the front end. We've got
Good
damage
evening,
on the back
Mr.
end.
Orange.
We've got damage on the left side.
Well, I'm glad nobody was coming.
I should NT have
Sorry,
said
guys.
nothing.
Got behind me.
Man.
Bad push. Boat me from
All
behind.
the damage is repairable.
Quit the bloke who just called us.
Don't suppose you guys want to drag the brake at all, huh?
Finish Q3 in our league race at LV. What happened, Mr. Drifter?
What? We're in the 11 right here.
I could see that coming. Those guys can't hold S line.
I think the car in front of us got in the fence. Jeez, all over the place, bro. I got into him right there. I mean, there wasn't much I could do, man. I don't know. Let's look at the throttle trace and see if I was. Well, I mean, I'm on the throttle here.
First place was in wall 2.
Now I'm off the throttle, completely off the throttle.
No, he was just back and forth.
Completely off the throttle. Like now I'm back on it and off of it. Like there's nothing I can do, man. What do you guys think?
Go, man, go, man, go.
What do y'all think there?
Just drafting. That's not your fault at all.
16, I had no idea they were slowing
It is
down.
what
I'm
it
sorry
is,
about
law.
that.
It's just a bummer.
I
Yeah,
think
it
they
is
need
what
to
it is.
hose a line. You were fine. The 98 got into you. Nothing you could have done. He was all over the place way before that.
Each was. Well, at least we didn't lose any rating. Let's go see about some road rain real quick.
That's what happens at Daytona, the accordion affect.
We got to see. I gotta buy something for everything, man. Oh no! Wait. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not running that. Although those are fun. Oh no, I didn't purchase the track. No thanks. Not interested. No. All right, that was probably it. Yep. That was it. That sucks. All right, well, we got wrecked out. We can't help that. People can't hold a line, but it's almost date time. It's 10:50. It's 10 minutes to my date with my wife. So, we'll be back on tomorrow night. Let's see, what is this Thursday? What are we doing Thursday? What do we have Thursdays? The Stream Team League. I think we have that. Good night, Kai. We'll be on about 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
Good night, sir.
We'll be running. Hang on, let me find where we're gonna be at. Hang on just a second.
Have a good night, all. Kansas Speedway.
We're at Kansas. All right, there you go. We'll be at Kansas with the Stream Team Racing League. Mr. Ginger there in the chat will be racing with us. He's one of the streamers here on TikTok. You guys go give him a follow. But we'll be here about 8 o'clock tomorrow night. I think we go to qualifying at 8:30 or something to that effect. So we'll be live at 8. But thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Thanks for the likes, all the comments. I appreciate that, all the shares. But we will be back at it live tomorrow night. You guys keep digging. Big Duke out.